Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse.
Hi Thumpers, welcome to Saturday 3 p.m. Masters of the Metaverse here on Hyperreality, the hyperactive, interactive, community-driven Twitch channel that we here from Zombie Orpheus Entertainment are so excited to get to play with and to hang out with you guys. My name is Chris Odie. Some of you know me as a substitute GM for Death from Above. Death from Above! Death from Above! And you will recognize several players at the table from that show as well. We are very excited to introduce you to this insane new universe that we are playing with, and we think it's going to be a lot of fun for you. We know it is a little early in the day for you. It is, gamer brunch time. So
Stoner breakfast.
Stoner breakfast.
Stoner breakfast.
Okay, so you already know our style now. So there you go. But we are so excited to do this show with you. Some housekeeping things to make sure you are aware of. For those of you who are in the area, and are going to Emerald City Comic-Con, we wanted to make sure you know that tomorrow at 2 p.m., on the live stage, several of us, including actually Maggie and Christian and myself, will be doing a live showing of The Gamers Live, which is an improvisational RPG show. It is also going to be streamed here on Twitch, actually on the Twitch front page, I believe, through ECCC's channel. So that's something to check out, 2 o'clock on Sunday.
We'll try really hard not to suck.
No, it'll be awesome. I'm excited.
It's going to be super fun.
And it's only 1 hour. We can totally pull
it out. We can fill an hour. You just
no problem. That's easy. That's challenge accepted. So want to make sure you knew about that. The show today, like many shows, is going to be an interactive show where we will be relying on you guys in chat to affect gameplay. And so let's actually just tell you a little bit about that, since you don't probably know much about it. So Masters of the Metaverse is a game that is focused on the party here portraying both a player identity and an avatar identity. And you will notice in front of each of them a slider, a spectrum that shows where they are on that player avatar identity. And what this does is it allows them to cheat, basically, to tap into both their player character as well as their avatar character, each of whom has a different set of skills and abilities and powers and such. And so where they are on this sliding scale determines how much access they have to each side, as well as how easy it is for them to tap into those powers and abilities. So for example, right now they are all the way on their player side, which means they can't even reach their avatar abilities right now. But with your help, they will be able to, and they will be able to, I don't think it's completely copyrighted to put it this way, munchkin their way through the game and power game their way to victory. So we are excited to share this with you. We also want to thank very much the Patreon backers of Zombie Orpheus.
Yeah, gave us a lot of great ideas.
/Zombie Orpheus. You guys are providing the backbone of what allows us to put this on. And we are excited to work here with Hyperreality at the beautiful Penny Arcade Studios, which are classy.
We just love super classy.
There's so much stuff. Like I really hope you guys get to see this place sometime. They do. They have scooter parking. They have scooter parking. Like this is. I feel like I'm in a
indoor scooter park.
Yes.
And that shelf behind us is to die for.
It is. It is. It's to dice for.
Oh, yeah, great. Now we're that kind of show.
Yeah,
I see what
this
you
is
did
why
there.
I'm only allowed to GM and not be one of the big kids.
Hey, no, it'll happen. I promise.
So with the system we are using, for those of you who are curious, is a modified version of Tristat DX. So that is what the base mechanic is. In other words, rolling low is better. And so as they do go through the show, you're going to pick up on that. And I guess also just to help you know that you do have a role in this show because you are the computerized hyperreality amplification and transformation system, aka CHAT. CHAT is a nearly sentient form of AI that is going to be running the meta pods that generate this whole insane show, and it will all make sense to you as we go through this.
Boy, can you ruin our days.
Yeah.
They can help you too.
They can
some of them
really
will
help
help
us, but sometimes it's more fun to ruin our days.
It's
You
true.
have all the power, chat.
So let's get to know everyone here. Actually, I'll tell you what, before we start, go ahead and just say, we'll go down the line starting with you, Kelly, your name, your player identity, and then we'll dive into the show.
My name is Kelly Fuson, and I am playing Jebediah Lexington, who is a Metapod engineer. Actually helped design these things.
My name is Christian Doyle, and I am playing Crash Jackson, a very special young man who is a gaming celebrity and never leaves his house.
Hi, I'm Sarah Sanders Odie, and I am playing Jenica Clarkson, and she is a prison psychotherapist.
I'm Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff, and I'm playing Rosie Harvin, who is a rootin' tootin' rodeo star.
My name is Vanessa Postel, and I am Aquamarine, and I am a yogini to the stars, and whomever has the right price. But there is a limit.
That's good.
To the
There
price.
you go. So now you've gotten to know a little bit about the players, and you'll get to learn a lot more as we go through the show. So we open deep in the heart of what?
Texas.
Yeah. We open deep in the heart of Blackstaff Prison. It is a maximum security location in the state, well, the state of being, as it were. We'll get more into that later on. The psychotherapist for the facility, one Dr. Jenica Clarkson, great start. Dr. Jenica Clarkson, having just is returning to her office, having had a brief meeting with her, with the administrators of the facility. And as she walks into her room, she notices that the door to her office is slightly ajar.
Hello? You're not supposed to be in here.
Do you go inside?
Yeah.
So Dr. Clarkson, as you walk inside, I thought that I had this muted. You find that sitting in the room, sitting in your chair actually, sitting in your chair and standing around are four men dressed in black suits, a black tie, nice Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Busted.
And the one in the chair looks at you for a moment and says, Dr. Clarkson,
Yes.
we appreciate you coming back to your office so quickly.
Who are you and why are you in my chair? I have work to do.
You look at each one of them and you notice that they do have a slight name tag right here. Each one of them says Smith.
Seriously, why are you in my office? Why are you in my chair? How did you get in here? This is a prison.
Dr. Clarkson, we have been monitoring you for several years. We are aware of your abilities, your interactions with the prisoners, your interest in some of their personal lives, your willingness to bend the rules in their favor, as it were.
Too long without trolling. Here, have some meltdown. Hashtag meta meltdown. Hashtag Shiawasi. Advancing life.
Let's go ahead and turn off the vocal alert until we get to a certain spot, and I'll tell you when. So we will use that, though. Thank you, chat.
I like that. It's beautiful.
So where were we?
So you're interested in my counseling skills and my...
Yes, we think you would be a suitable addition to the project.
I don't know what project you're talking about, but I'm not leaving here. They need me here. I'm the only person who cares about these people. I'm not going anywhere with you. And you're sketchy and weird.
We thought you might feel that way, Dr. Clarkson.
Well, you're smart.
It would be a shame if, I don't know, if anything were to happen to any of those prisoners who you've taken such an interest in caring for.
They can take care of themselves. They're getting used to it.
That's true. Many of them can, at least as far as their lives on the inside. But I seem to recall a young woman, Allison, I believe her name is. who you've been looking out for and protecting from some of her past. I'd hate for anything to happen to Allison or any loved ones she might have.
Allison has had it really rough. Leave her alone.
Oh, we will, Dr. Clarkson. All you need to do is come with us and we'll ensure that she's taken care of.
By taken care of, you mean released from prison so she can take care of her freaking kids?
It's possible. If you
No.
perform well in the project, we could reward you with such things.
If I perform well in your project? I need more than if I perform well.
That's all you're going to get, Dr. Clarkson.
Fine. I'll see what you have.
So Dr. Clarkson and the four men, shall we say, in black suits, depart from her office to locations unknown. We switch over to the back room of the local rodeo ring,
I think that's right.
where the manager of the star known as Rosie the Wrangler, really?
Rosie Harvin. Yeah.
Rosie Harvin the Wrangler, where Rosie's manager is sitting in his office and has called her in for a brief meeting following her most recent performance.
How's it going?
Well, Rosie, gotta be honest with you.
Give it to me straight.
Attendance is down, honey.
I don't know. Well, what do we do about it?
Well, you know, there's several things we could do. We've talked about some of those special rodeos that you could get involved in.
I'm not doing no rodeo without half my clothes.
I know.
First off, that's dangerous.
Just a suggestion, just an idea.
New idea.
Well, you know, we talked about you could just give up the rodeo riding. I mean, you are getting up there.
Are you on a drug I haven't heard of? Quit the rodeo?
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Rosie, there's another option. There's another alternative we could try out.
Well, let's hear it.
You're not gonna like it.
We'll see.
It's a little bit compulsory.
Explain.
Compulsory.
Yeah, I know you know big words. Can you explain?
Well, it means it's mandatory.
Okay.
It means it is a requirement of your employment here at this establishment.
What is it, like go outside, some autographs, take pictures?
No, actually, it's in the small print of your original contract. And I don't know if you actually read that far, but...
No, that's why I hired you. You're my manager.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid/hoping you'd say that.
Afraid/hoping?
Well, here's the thing, Rosie. There's a little project out there that's constantly looking for volunteers, as it were. And,
Okay.
well, they've given us some money over the years to help them out with some of their volunteers.
Okay.
And, well, they're interested in you, darling.
Oh, that's awful nice of them. What am I volunteering for?
Well, they'll explain it to you when you get to the facility.
Can't give me a hint?
No, because I enjoy living.
Oh, well, that turned dark real quick.
Well, you know. Well, I appreciate you volunteering there, Rosie. And
Yeah, it doesn't feel like volunteering.
it's a form of volunteerism. I believe they call it a military volunteer.
Voluntold.
You've been voluntold. I like that.
I've been voluntold. Well, if you're gonna volunteer me some more, you better pour some whiskey before I leave.
So, Butch, your manager,
Butch.
he pulls out a
Butch
small...
is kind of a bitch right now.
Is it Bitchy Butch?
Bitchy Butch.
Butch bitch. He pulls out... Oh, that could have gone in a different... I didn't mean that. He pulls out a thing of rot gut. It's actually labeled rot gut.
It's good.
And pops it out, pours a shot, slides it over to you, pours one for himself. And the two of you continue to chat and talk for a little while. And then in the midst of the conversation, a couple of men in black suits with black ties and nice Ray-Ban sunglasses show up at the door and say to Butch, ignoring you, "Is she ready?"
Who died?
And he says, "Yeah, she's all yours. Please treat her kindly."
No, they're not touching me though. I can take you down faster than I can take down a steer.
So you get up and go with them?
As long as they don't manhandle
They
me.
won't manhandle you as long as you come with them. You also notice that on their label right here, it says Jones.
Jones.
Both of them.
None of y'all look like brothers.
So it's Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones.
I didn't say that.
They are men in black.
So we switch over to another location. It's later that evening. The yogini, known as Aquamarine, having spent a successful and serene day working with her high-class clientele, showing them how to do their various yoga poses and get in touch with their inner mantra, finding ways to balance chi while drinking chai,
Connecting their
Soy
chakrams.
chai.
talking to people named Che. I'll stop now. Having gone through this day, Aquamarine that evening under the dark sky sets out on her favorite hobby: cat burglary.
Of course.
Of some of her well-off clients and such.
Robbed your own client.
We find Aquamarine climbing out of a second-story window from a millionaire investor in various forms of high-tech software.
Oh, software.
She plops down to the ground from the window, dusts herself off, takes a moment to put herself together and such, and in that and as that occurs, then you look up, and you see standing before you 3 men wearing black suits. What? With black ties and ribbons.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen.
We trust you are the one known as Aquamarine.
I am, yes. How can I help you?
Well,
Bag of loot.
you do. You have a comically large bag on one shoulder throughout this conversation.
I need this for my nightly yogic walk.
The three of them look at each other for a moment. She's kind of full of it, isn't she? Yeah.
All right. What's up? What do you know?
Ms. Aquamarine, we are well aware of your criminal activities and the other things that you've been involved in outside of your cult.
I love it. Sorry.
Come on, cult?
Ma'am, it is a cult. We've done the research.
I don't ask them to. Yeah, okay.
You're right, it's a cult.
All right.
Ma'am, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've been
Please.
instructed to bring you in for a special project.
What kind of special project?
You'll learn more about it once we reach the facility.
And if I don't?
Then you will be spending the next several years, if not decades, behind bars.
All right, let's go. Will you please hold my bag for me, though?
Give me a roll. Give me a seduction roll.
You just use this.
Okay.
She succeed?
Yes.
By how much?
8.
8.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, actually, one of the 3 guys, 2 of them are just kind of looking at you.
I'll get that.
Like, what is wrong with you that you would even ask this? And one of them does just immediately steps forward and says, yeah, sure, I got that for you, ma'am. Here you go.
What's his name tag say?
All 3 of these actually say Schmidt.
Oh, Schmidt, thank you so much.
Accessory.
Shall I lead the way?
Oh, you go anywhere you want to, ma'am. One of the other 2 hits him upside the head, and you all go walking off toward the black car to head off to parts unknown.
Does he get the door for me?
Of course he got the door.
Okay.
You beat your roll by 8. He offered you his seat, and probably
take
his
it.
gun.
I take it.
No, you don't. He didn't actually get to give that to you.
I made motion to take it. And then gracefully put my hand back.
Perfect.
Moment.
So then we slide over to a nondescript government-issued building somewhere in a warehouse district. No windows from the outside. Doesn't look very special. No mailing address. Anything to be seen. Concrete.
Totally right.
Sturdy. 3 stories tall. At least that we can see from the exterior. Who knows how far it goes down into the ground. And a middle-aged man, kind of scruffy looking.
That could be either of us.
I'm trim.
No, I meant either of us.
Oh, gosh. Comes sidling up to the front door and knocks on the front door.
Okay.
There's several beats. Literally. And then the door, a little slider on the door cracks open. A pair of eyes look out.
I continue knocking.
No.
Excuse me?
Yes, my name is Clarence Crash Jackson. I am here. I'm your new tester.
Excuse me?
You've been running Black Ops with the North American Rodeo Association. You've been keeping tabs on several criminal organizations, and I know what you've been doing with them, and I want to...
Excuse me?
I'm your new tester.
You... Just one moment.
I was looking on the dark web, and they were saying that you have pot?
The doors, the windows slide shut. There's about a 2-minute wait.
He'll just keep it up.
Yeah, it's about a 2-minute wait, and the front door opens, and actually standing there is a woman.
Room 19.
Wearing glasses, holding a clipboard, and she begins to say to you,
Room 19, I'm going to room 19. And I walk right past.
And she watches you go by.
Crash Jackson!
And just says, interesting. And shuts the door. And then while we're in the facility, we pan over to a hallway over by the employee break room, where a gentleman is wheeling up to a table to have his lunch break. He's a bit of a gray beard, sitting at the table by himself. There's several other people in the room, but they all seem to be taking other spaces, other seats. And then eventually a woman in a jumpsuit, or not jumpsuit, coveralls, comes up to you and says, Jebediah?
Yeah. You need to see my badge?
Yeah, no, I mean, we work together. How's it going?
That's fine.
She has a really deep voice, I just realized.
Yeah, no.
It's okay.
I like it. It's kind of hot.
She's an alto,
fun.
and I like that.
It's kind of hot. I mean, you know.
I was looking at the roster for today. For the project?
Well,
Your name is on it.
my name is on it?
Yeah.
For what part? I mean, I was supposed to
It
know.
says you're going into a metapod.
I didn't even know I was on the list. That's weird. I wonder how that happened.
You're not scheduled for that this year. I thought EXO was the next going in.
That's what I thought too. Who do we talk? I mean, is it wrong?
The system is never wrong.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I mean, if that's what they need me to do, I mean, you know, I'm into this project. I like these pods, everything about it. You know.
Well, don't get me wrong. You've worked hard on these things. I know you know them like the back of your hand. But
Well, yeah. I mean, I helped design the black box for them. I mean, that was. But I thought I was just going to be on the. Is it just for testing? I mean, are we just testing the black
it
boxes?
says you're in long term. You're here for the whole cycle.
That's so weird. I wonder. I can't even begin to imagine how that happened.
I just want to say congrats.
Well,
Honestly, I'm a little
I guess.
jealous.
Do they have one that's going to work with my?
Oh yeah, you know how it works.
okay.
They'll get you all strapped in and
All
such.
right.
And hey, when you're inside there, I mean, you'll be able to run around and do whatever you want.
That'll be fun. It'll be weird, I guess. It'd be kind of cool to at least seem like I'm walking again. That'd be handy.
Yeah. Someday I want to hear the story of that. But not right now, because I'm going to push forward.
All right, sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
Okay, so so now we fade to black. We open back up, and we find ourselves in a sparkling, high-tech, glistening white and steel room with a series of 6 very high-tech pods around, facing each other, and these 5 figures standing near them, one by each. And a very large barrel-chested man, who you know as Colonel Steed Richardson.
We know him?
Yes. You've met him briefly. He comes striding forward, along with a woman in a white lab coat and glasses, a bun.
Yeah, don't know her either.
You know her as Dr. Samantha Simpkins. Steed Richardson, Colonel Steed Richardson, the project director, and Dr. Samantha Simpkins, the chief engineer. They walk up. They walk up to you, and Steed speaks first, but not to you. Doctor. Do you feel they're ready? Yes, Colonel. I do believe they are ready for full immersion.
Yes!
Yeah, I think you could ask us. We can answer.
I would have
for
preferred a
ourselves.
few more chances to go through testing and such, but I believe it is time to have them launch in.
What are we doing here?
We're getting in the pod.
I don't know what a pod is.
It's full immersion. It's
But what's
full immersion. It's the
what's
next
the
level.
point of this? Why are we getting in the pods?
I would have thought you would have
Right?
given them more
That's what
training,
you meant.
Doctor. Well, you said that this was an emergency in a hurry, so I felt the need. They would figure things out as they got inside.
Emergency.
I will give them the briefing again, though. Subjects, as you are well aware, this process, this project that you have become involved in, is of the utmost importance. And we appreciate your willingness to take part.
Welcome.
Each one of the metapods before you will take you and insert your personality, your soul, your identity into an avatar somewhere on another dimensional spectrum.
A what?
It's like we're in a freaking movie.
Another
When you
dimension?
find yourself inside, you will be able to have the thoughts and feelings and skills and abilities of whichever avatar you find yourself inserted into.
Cool.
As you are there, it is possible you may be able to occasionally draw from your own skills and abilities. That is why we have pulled you into this project. Excuse me. And she looks over at the Colonel. It's why you volunteered. Each of you brings something unique and special to this.
I don't like that word.
And we are hopeful that from what you were able to accomplish once you go through the insertion process, that you will be able to gain knowledge and teach us more about how these alternate realities function and how we may be able to better control the course of our own one in the process.
Did you just say we're gonna save the world?
Do we have to take off our clothes?
These pods look very expensive, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm still wrapping my head around the whole alternate reality universe thing.
It's like a game. You're going into a game. You just go into the game and you play the game.
Also, there are multiple realities in this world.
Clearly.
There are.
As this is going, a very gray-haired gentleman comes walking up to the Colonel and to Dr. Simpkins, and his name badge just says Johnson, right here.
Johnson.
Yep. And as he walks
here.
up to them, Dr. Simpkins looks over and says, Tim, what is it? And the gentleman speaks and says, I just want to apologize. Dr. Simpkins. I was not able to complete their full training and tour. I know I was supposed to do that today, or yesterday. I'm getting up there a little bit. I do apologize, But I wanted to let you know that if they need any additional training down the road or a tour of a facility, I can do that.
Thanks.
I don't think I would let him show me around.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks.
Shut up, Tim.
Let's just get this over with so that we can get it over with.
And Colonel Steed Richardson looks at you guys and says, "Absolutely, that's what we've been trying to do."
So do we take off our clothes?
Sassy, Tim.
Get in the pods.
With our clothes on?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure? Okay.
Okay. I suppose we should trust these.
Guess so.
So you approach the pods. The hydraulics pop. Hatches move up. You find yourselves climbing inside. Or being
Jelly.
helped in.
Oh.
They're plush. It's good leather, nice padding, very comfortable.
Corinthian.
And as you're sitting there and such,
Corinthian.
the pods then collapse down. The locking system engages.
Dogs.
And Dr. Sipkin says, "Subjects, you may experience some slight discomfort as you are launched into the alternate hyperrealities."
Great.
Just breathe, everyone.
When you say discomfort,
Can you elaborate just for like small, like just
painful discomfort?
Mental discomfort.
Commence
Bowel
launching
distress?
in 10, 9,
they suck at answering
8,
questions.
Deep breath.
There's a,
7,
it's a countdown.
6,
Stop breathing.
I
5,
must.
I hope there's
4,
rockets.
3, 2, 1. And at that, you find your brain starts to experience shocks of stabs of pain and such.
Oh, good.
Blinding lights flashing in front of you. And you find yourself hurtling through space and time
And stuff?
and stuff
Stuff.
Cool.
until you stop and find yourself sitting in a large waiting room. And as you look around this waiting room,
Can I do the virtual reality thing first?
and you can all slide yourself to the center part now.
Center.
And as you find yourself in this waiting room, you notice that all the people who are sitting in this room are dressed in fantastical costumes, with capes and horns and various weapons and things like that. There's several TVs blaring around the periphery of the room, each of which has a logo on it that just says American Sentinel.
What?
And as you look through the eyes of this avatar you've been inserted into, you find that you are somehow able to know who amongst you are looking at, who these other persons are. You're able to identify that you know, as Jenica, as you were looking at Aquamarine, etc. Even though she doesn't look the way you saw her in your own reality, you know it's Aquamarine.
Okay. Do I also know her avatar?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why is everyone taller than me?
Because you're 12.
What?
Oh,
I'm
sweet kid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, those are gone. Sorry about your luck.
You have legs.
I have legs. And you can't get into a bar.
I feel.
Oh, I can get into a bar. Watch.
What are we?
I feel more.
As
Handsome.
As a couple of minutes start to pass by, and people are talking and such, and the five of you are all just kind of sitting in your spots somewhat awkwardly, you find that you are able to start pulling in pieces of memory from this identity that you have leaped into. And actually, along those lines, why don't we just go down the line, and if you could each say the name of your avatar, and I guess maybe even that little description.
A brief description, like physical description, would be good.
That would be great too, yeah. Jackson, do you want to start actually?
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm playing Butch Baker, who is a middle-aged former teenage sidekick, a superhero, a former superhero, who is now currently a private investigator, retired.
Okay. I'm playing Bombshell 3.0. I am a cyborg superhero, and I'm the third incarnation, so I'm really awesome. And I'm ready to save everybody.
I am playing Hex Destiny, and I'm an exuberant arcane tween.
I'll save you, definitely.
I don't need saving. I've got it.
She's magic.
That's so cool. I am playing Lady Vale, and I was bit by a radioactive mummy, and I now fight crime. That's nice.
And I am Riptide. I'm a self-proclaimed wave of the future in superheroes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow, we're going with puns.
That was...
So you're all water
was
superhero.
I'm all water.
I don't know what that means, but I am confident we can kick its ass.
So as you sit here longer and as your memories start to blend with this avatar that you've integrated with, you realize that you are each inhabiting the body of a superhero, of a wannabe superhero, who has shown up for the auditions for American Sentinel, the reality show geared towards finding replacements and new members of the premier superhero team of this world, the Order of the Sentinels.
Like the Justice League, but the Order of the Sentinels?
But without any copyright issues.
Right, right. Not the Avengers, not the Justice League.
No,
the Order of the Sentinels.
It's just,
And a reality show.
And
Yes.
we're on a reality show.
Yes.
So are we contestants on the reality show?
Yes.
Huh. Are we down to the top 12 now?
No.
Oh. So
There's a lot of people in
We're
here,
in the
so
cattle
probably
call
not.
still?
There are a good 50 to 60 people in this room.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Auditions, got it.
So should we stick together? I think we should stick together.
I'm thinking we should
Question.
probably stick together.
Do any of you see the giant bunny?
What?
The what?
Nope.
The giant bunny?
Excellent.
Nope. No giant bunny.
Is your giant bunny wearing any clothes?
Nope.
It's a naked giant bunny.
Good
I don't even believe that.
You want to find out?
So you've all found yourself in the waiting room, I take it, or starting
Yeah.
to talk a little bit.
Do they do it in teams or is it individual?
I don't know. Hey, do they do this in teams or do we do this as individuals?
There's
we're
usually a group round.
The guy that you were standing next to and looked at is a guy wearing a kind of a helmet thing going on, and he's holding this very curved, wide highlight stick.
Who?
And he looks at you and says,
Okay.
"Okay." Ask your question again.
Are we doing this as a team or is it like individual reality show?
It is whatever you want.
Well, if I can ask,
I'm here by myself.
what do you do with that?
I'm
thing?
highlight guy.
That's highlight guy.
That's highlight guy?
I'm highlight guy.
He's
He
who's
shows
highlight guy?
his highlight. What are those things called? The big curved
Cestus.
flinger. Cestus.
No.
Scythe?
No.
Cestus.
Cestus.
We'll call it that for now. If we're wrong, we'll learn later. And he stands up. He says, "It's good to meet you." Puts his hand out.
You too.
Who are you? What do you do?
Riptide.
Riptide.
I do water. Man, you
What
know,
lame power is that?
you know, I get that a
Not
lot.
ice, not fire.
Yeah.
Water.
Is there some kind of rule that we can't?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! Because I'm really tired of
We
that.
could be
that
in the
question.
group round together.
So is
though.
your power a highlight?
Oh, I have the power of highlight. I have the power
You
of
throw
parkour.
balls.
I have the power of everything from my magical cestus.
Item of power. Got it.
He hucks balls.
You what?
He does actually. He uses his magical highlight cestus to fling various powered balls and such at people and knock them down, cause explosions. He can absorb attacks into his shield and things like that.
All right.
It's not even the that's not even the worst power I've heard today.
No. There's worse. I promise you.
Don't say it.
I could just nanobot around the ball and then.
Are your nanobots not like an android anymore?
Oh no! 3.0.
Oh, new and improved.
I can separate myself into 12,000 little or 1,200 little nanobots and swarm things and surround. I could
That's
be anything.
just about the most terrible thing I've ever heard.
I could
Gosh,
be
that's cool.
anything I want,
It's pretty cool.
which is why
Awful.
Pretty cool.
I can clean up this competition. No problem.
I'm on her team.
Yeah.
Group round.
What sort of powers do
round.
you seem to have?
Magic.
That's it? Just magic?
Magic and this kind of cool like giant sword that will send you into an interdimensional rift into the Feywild if I take your soul.
Okay, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
Also, I have a giant 900-pound bunny.
That
He's
only you can
invisible.
see.
Where is it?
He's right here. His name is Harvey.
Hi, Harvey.
Harvey.
his name
Hi,
is.
Harvey.
Harvey,
I mean,
the
I'm not going to be
Wonder
rude.
Rabbit.
Harvey doesn't want to speak to anyone right now.
I don't need to write that down because I won't
Really?
forget that.
Harvey
That's-
doesn't or
Yeah, Harvey
you
doesn't.
don't. Okay, Harvey doesn't.
Don't be hostile.
Oh, I won't.
Also, there's this like small little thing. To cast my magic spells, I have to do a haiku.
Is that part of your 7th grade English assignment?
Harsh.
But funny. Oh, I dig it.
Lady Vale, what are you packing?
Well, I'm a mummy, so
You're a mummy?
yeah. Do you see? Look at my long, awesome wrap. It's just one. It's not several.
Oh.
I can make them do anything I want. I can also control fabric with my mind. So
Textile kinesis.
I could make you all naked right now.
My fabric
Please don't
is
do that.
now
Okay.
hot.
I won't right now, but maybe later.
It's cool. I just go invisible.
Yeah. So that's the life of being bit by a radioactive mummy. I was in college, but
Now
I fight crime.
Now you're a heroine.
Yeah.
Or you want to be.
That's what I'm gonna say a lot. So get ready.
An intern comes out and says, okay, so we're going into the group round. The following folks have been teamed up.
Ha!
Oh, we didn't get to pick our groups? Oh.
Highlight
hate it when
guy,
it's just
you will be with Twerk Master, the Nihilist, Compulsion Girl,
How do we know?
and Reddit Lad. Scarlet Dolphin.
She turns into a troll.
Scarlet Dolphin, you are with the Weasel, General Panic, the Conductor, and Boot Scoot.
Don't worry, I've never heard of any of these people. We've got this.
Lady Vale.
Yeah.
I know most of them.
Lady Vale, you are with Riptide,
Oh, cool.
Hex Destiny,
Squad.
Bombshell 3.0. Ooh, throwback. I like that.
Not a new and improved, sir. New and improved.
And where's the one who wanted to be known as Mr. Moxie?
Yep. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that name's already been taken.
I'm sorry. Somebody actually took the name Mr. Moxie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's already been copyrighted. You actually are going to have to revert back to your original.
I only own the one IP. I can't.
Correct. You will be. You are still going to have to go by Kid Titan.
Aren't you like 50?
No, I'm only 35, but
Kid Titan.
No, it's
Sorry,
okay.
kid.
I haven't been Kid Titan since I was 12
I
years
know.
old.
I got to tell you, I know a little bit about your backstory. I'm hoping you go all rocket boots at some point.
Rocket boots? You can rocket
You have
boots?
rocket boots?
I think
You
he's
can't-
fanboying you.
You can't maybe? Can we just pick a different name?
No. You're Kid Titan, rocket boots at all, man. Good luck with that.
This is some bullshit.
Okay, next groups, and he starts listing off other groups that are going to be paired up together, and set in the groups of 5. And once everybody has been set up in their group,
Kid Titan's a cool name.
No, it's a cool name if you're 15.
Is it though?
No, not even then. It was
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah, it was bad.
Hex Destiny is a cooler kid name.
so
Thanks.
they find themselves. So as you
Yeah,
guys
that's
have been
kinda
hanging
like
out
the
and
coolest
such,
thing
now that you've been paired into your groups of 5, is explained to you that they're getting ready for the first round of competition and elimination on the show.
Perfect. Let's do this.
Okay,
And so
What's our assignment?
Your assignment is going to be to thwart a simulated bank robbery and hostage crisis.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Okay.
And
Right up my alley.
Yeah?
Yeah, I specialize in those.
A water guy specializes
Oh, yeah.
in bank robberies.
Yep.
Okay.
and there starts to be a buzz in the room after you guys have been told the assignment and what's going to happen. And you notice over a bunch of people are kind of murmuring and pointing toward the side door.
I'm not the only has-been here.
And so at that moment, the door opens, and in walk 3 people who, again, your Swiss cheese kind of brain, you're able to kind of get a sense of who these people are, and you recognize that these are the judges of American Sentinel.
Oh, I have a shitload of Cape lore.
Oh, you definitely know who these guys are, though.
Okay.
You know that you have... Actually, you have Cape lore as a...
It's one of my main skills.
Give me a roll, actually.
Yeah, 12s. Here we go. There's Cape lore. There it is.
If you want to move towards the avatar, you do have 1 meta point right now.
Would that be okay with everybody?
Yes.
Is that a
Go
group meta
for
point?
it.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you, chat.
Sorry, it'll help me a lot.
It will. Thank
'Cause-
you.
There we go.
You gonna switch to 10s now?
Yes, I am.
Go.
Okay,
Because we're still, explaining such. The way this works is as they shift back and forth, they get to use smaller die. And remember that
nice.
lower numbers are better.
8. So
Beat it by?
I beat it by 5.
Cool. So you recognize immediately that this is that one of them is Dr. Dynamo, who is an older superhero, actually a former supervillain, who went clean in the 60s. And there was some recidivism later on. He ended up serving some more prison time. He is supposed to be good now, but Dr. Dynamo is one of the judges. There's also a woman there, Katrina Kalsman.
Okay.
And she is a well-known manager of various superhero IP.
Okay.
And then also
Katrina, you said?
Yes. And then there's also the third judge, who is a woman who her superhero identity is Encino Girl. Yes.
Does she have like caveman powers?
No, she is actually filled with the power of the valley.
Is she actually a girl, or
So
is
she has
she
like
a
a
woman?
special attack that gags people with spoons.
She does actually. She does spoon fighting. She's
Froyo bomb.
Yeah, she's actually capable of some really, really hardcore shade throwing that can actually stun her opponents. She has a verbal attack.
Bring it.
I love her.
As long as she says hashtag first.
Yeah.
That's
So
my
the three
move.
of them come in, and they don't really take any mind of you guys because you're just contestants on this show and such.
I'll explain
And,
to everybody who everybody else
I
is.
still smile at them.
That guy's not.
And Dr. Dynamo looks out at the crowd and says, "Thank you all for." Thank you all for.
Malfunction. Out of cheese error. Read off from start. #Sador dash crub. #chaos monkey. #meta meltdown.
We have another meltdown when we get to the thing. We're gonna get to the thing in a second.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being here. This is my first season as a judge on the show, and
He's really calmed down.
I'm feeling excited to see the sorts of things that you all will do, and it's actually not true at all. I really don't care about any of you, but
Nope, he's the Simon.
but I'm hoping that you will provide some entertainment for the fans, the audience, and as a retired member of the Sentinels myself, I do hope that some of you are able to put in some impressive work and rebuild the team. So,
Question. How old are you?
76.
he looks at you for a moment, and he reaches down to a staff that he has at his hip, and he starts to raise it up towards you.
Harvey?
And as he says, he starts to do that, Katrina Kalsman, the manager, one next to her, without even looking, she just puts her hand out, grabs the staff, and says, "Doctor, we've talked about this." He says,
You're lucky. Harvey back. Thank you.
Anyway, I believe you all will be heading out to the hostage scenario in the near future. Best wishes and blah 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 blah. And he turns around and walks away, and the other judges go with him.
Yeah, he used
And
to get really drunk at Thanksgiving.
some more assistants and interns and such come over to you guys and start going down a checklist, saying, "Okay, you all ready?" So
Yes, ready.
I would like to discuss my name and possibility of changing it before we begin taping.
there's some paperwork you could fill out if you have objections to the name, but I really don't think it's going to work out for you, sir.
Okay, well, you know,
#Aquabuff. #Jebediah Buff. #Wuxing.
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
So you guys are able to, so the interns, whatnot, they come over, they talk to you guys for a while, and they get you all situated and let you know that your group is actually going to be going first.
Oh!
Excellent.
Good.
Start with the best.
Let's do this.
Let's fight.
So
set the
you
bar.
are bust out.
Is this a timed event or?
You were bust out with several other superhero teams, some of the
could
other
just
ones that you
fly.
managed earlier.
No, good. How many
can
people here
teleport.
fly?
It's a legal requirement.
Oh,
Okay. I appreciate that you all have your badass powers, but for legal reasons, you need to be brought together. So you're bust out, and you're let out and kind of queued up. And so the groups of you're all hanging out downtown. There's barricades around the sides with fans hanging out behind them.
I hate
People are
this shit.
shouting and whistling and screaming. It really isn't honestly about you. It's more about the show and about just the the icon that American Sentinel has become, and just how much the people love this show.
It's a great show.
And so the host of American Sentinel, Brian Seacrest. I love you, Christian. The host of American Sentinel, Brian Seacrest, comes out with his microphone.
Like the uglier brother.
This guy is just charisma for days. He is he's a good-looking dude. Very vapid though. You wouldn't want to talk to him for long. Not a lot of depth there, but amazing teeth. And he looks out and he says, y'all, superheroes.
Yes.
Welcome to American Sentinel.
Thank you.
It is so wonderful to have you all here. We're excited for this season. We know there's going to be some twists, some turns, some unexpected events, but we are so excited to have each and every one of you here. Each of you is your own special brand of superhero, and we are excited to help you to build that brand and to show America just what it means to be the next American Sentinel. The audience around the barricades, they start screaming and cheering and going crazy.
So there's not even so I've got to walk around with this T-shirt that says MM on it, like I'm still Mr. Moxie, and they're gonna. This is ridiculous.
It's a number so they know who we are.
Do you want me to change it to KT?
No.
And he continues to go on, hyping up the crowd, getting them pumped and stuff. And he says, I believe it's time for our first group of contestants to go on and solve the bank robbery.
We got this.
Okay, yeah.
Fighting crime.
Team, what is your name?
What is our name? Oh.
We're the
Crime fighters.
Crime fighters.
The crime fighters.
Crime fighters.
The crime fighters.
You should not be allowed to name things.
But that's what we're doing.
And when you say
I
that,
cheered.
I had an idea already.
you say that, and the crowd does kind of stop for a moment in their cheer and look at each other.
It was her idea.
And you see
Sorry.
people going,
You know, because
"Crime
of you,
fighters?"
we may end up being the next
crime
armor
fighters.
guy.
Can we have like 10 more
And
seconds
even
to decide?
Brian Seacrest looks at you and just goes,
Do you want me to reverse
Crime
time so we can
fighters?
change your minds?
Yes.
You can reverse time. Excellent. Let's do that.
This is about branding.
Did you like it, Brian Seacrest?
and he's just kind of looking at you, what?
We're
What were you
reversing
going to
time.
do over there, Kid Titan?
We're reversing time in just a second.
You're going to reverse time?
In just a second.
You actually
you
know
have to give-
there is another meta moment if you want to change to make yourself more powerful to do this.
Thank you, Chad. But she needs.
Go for it.
Yeah, I need time to make a haiku.
Need it. So we're gonna take time. We're just gonna shift this over
Okay, come
one
on.
and spend
Give it to
our
me.
meta
Give me your
moment.
haiku.
We could
Bombshell's
take-
vapidness is going to vamp a little bit with Brian Seacrest's vapidness. Hi, Brian. I've always wanted to meet you.
And he's really caught off guard now because he doesn't expect this. This is not a standard part of it, and Brian is not good at thinking on his feet.
Brian, look what I can do.
He prefers a scripted situation with just very few deviations from what's supposed to happen.
Brian, look what I can do. And I take my nanobots and I into his form. So it's like a mirror.
And he is give me some sort of
Me?
Give me some sort of seduction-y or
Me?
other one. Yeah.
I'm seducing him with
in-
No,
himself.
just give me
He's in
a
love with
roll.
himself.
Okay. 19. I did not get that.
You did not do it
Actually,
quite as well as you could have.
Yeah, you actually did succeed because if it's a skill check, it is 19 for you.
Oh, because
okay.
of the yes. We'll teach you all the math over time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. Okay.
But he
Have I
is
stopped long
quite
enough?
taken by this likeness that you've just
Well,
made of him. And even
bombshell,
though he's
aren't you?
supposed to be continuing to host the show, he stops for a moment to just admire his own beauty.
He's a very beautiful man.
And
Can
as he's doing
bombshell
that,
change shape?
as he's doing that,
Your skill.
another
Just
PA
relax.
comes over and starts shoving his shoulder and say, Brian, we're live.
Have I vamped long enough?
Do it.
Back in time we go. Let's rewind the clock right now. Seacrest is so lame.
And somehow,
Go back in time.
using your magical powers, how far do you rewind time?
Like a minute?
Yeah, a minute.
A minute, okay. We've come flying backwards through time and space. Or not through space, if you already did that.
One.
I love that you just used an ability to rebrand your superhero team. Although the Crime Fighters was not the best. It's not the worst.
But it's who we are.
So, we show back up, and Brian is now looking at you all and says, so, our first group of contestants, what name are you going by?
The crowd.
Alpha Squad!
Alpha Squad.
Wait. Oh, thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank
What happened? What did we get?
I don't know.
Even keel.
Even keel for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
No, you don't like even keel.
Oh no,
Or maybe you
bad.
do. So even keel, and again, teaching you all the buffs.
That
teaching
sticks
you
us
guys
in the
buffs.
middle, right?
Yeah.
No, even keel means that you will now take the average roll for your next 3 rolls.
Ooh.
What?
I remember that one.
There have been many meta meltdowns. Time to do a hashtag reset from #Sater-Crud.
Thank you.
Factory reset. Okay, so I'm not going to use that yet because we haven't gotten you guys all over the place. So there's a couple things we're going to track right now.
Okay.
Oh, and you have 3 more meta moments. You
Thank
can
you.
take those out.
Great.
Oh, I see them right there.
Remember, heroes, time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so. Hashtag Jack Sunbuff. Hashtag meta moment.
Thank you.
Right there in the middle.
So
I
you
got
have
Jackson
3.
buff.
You have 3 meta moments right there
Oh, but it didn't show up.
that you can pull from. It would.
No, it was meta moments. As it said.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
but you
it
just said
was-
Jackson buff too.
Right, but it was the So
Was it really?
you're now the Alpha
Squad.
Squad.
Yeah.
Better than the
That is a better brand. That is great.
Whatever.
So as soon as you say Alpha Squad, the crowd goes crazy. They're excited. They're pumped. Things are going good. And
We fight crime.
Brian looks out at the crowd, looks back at you, beams his beautiful pearly white teeth, and says, "Alpha Squad, are you ready?"
Yes.
Yes, we're ready.
Yeah, we had plenty of time to game plan on the bus ride.
Alpha Squad, prepare for insertion. In 3, 2, the crowd starts going crazy. 1,
Insertion?
everybody yells out, "American Sentinel!" And then that was your cue as a team to start moving towards the location that you've been told is the bank in which the hostage situation is happening.
Okay, let's go.
I'm striding for it.
We're talking a standard street grid. You are approximately 2 blocks away. The bank is 2 stories tall. And that's all of the intel that you have. There is indications that there are hostages inside and possibly super-powered villains who are there to combat you.
I would like to disperse my parts, go in through an air vent really fast because I can fly at 500 miles an hour, go in through an air vent, go up through the top so that nobody notices that I'm there, and scout. And be flying, hovering in the top area so I can see the whole situation.
That's just a works thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, Bombshell, you disperse into your nanoparticles. Do you tell anyone you're doing this before you do it?
Bye, guys.
Awesome. I love the teamwork. And you take off and go sprinting into
I can already see this going
sprinting in
badly.
the direction of the
Bye,
bank.
Bombshell.
You find an air vent, an outtake. You fly through it, go into it, and find yourself a position inside the bank where you're able to scout around. And what you see is that you see about 24 hostages who are all tied up and are behind the counter where the tellers would be. And you see a collection of what do I say? You see a collection of villains of whom are taking these guys hostage, but you don't know who they are, so I'm not going to tell you.
Is there any way for me to figure that out?
You do have a guy who's got cape lore, so that would be useful.
But he's not in here.
Nope, and he doesn't even know where you went.
Because you didn't tell him before you split into thousands of pieces and flew off.
Everyone is very smart. They'll know to come into the bank, just like I did.
I'm striding right for the front doors.
Okay.
Utilizing my 6th sense, heightened senses, water, I can detect it. And since people are made up and it's liquids,
Yeah.
I want to know where people are inside that building when I get to be within 100 yards.
Okay, so as you approach the front door, you were able to tell that there are at least 14 people. Well, no, because there's also the hostages. There are around 40 people inside the building.
Are they positioned in any way that might give clues as to what?
There's a large collection in the bank behind the teller area. There are a handful of people in the second story milling about. They seem to be at windows. And there are also a handful of people down below who seem to be moving. Also positioned near windows.
I'm guessing we've got guards on the second floor. Some of their henchmen watching us closely. Looks like there's a group of probably hostages that are behind the teller's counters.
Probably.
And about a dozen or so more other
Hey, Hal.
bad guys.
Hal, give me ultravision.
Who is Hal?
Hal.
Nobody.
The voice in his head.
Oh,
Clearly.
okay.
So yes.
You are! Okay.
Do they see him? So they haven't seen him up looking in, or have
Total
they?
breaking. Do you need me to be Hal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's do that again.
Hey.
Rewind time. Can you rewind time for us?
Yeah, back in time we go. Let's rewind the clock right now. Seacrest is so lame.
Perfect.
Hey, Hal, give me ultravision.
On it.
That was very nice of you. Thank you.
I rewinded for that.
Here to help.
Really?
Well, sometimes.
So can you see?
Yeah. I can see everybody inside now. For the most part.
You got the same basic concept. You can see.
Oh, come on!
Can you see the villains?
This is sad.
Do you see the
me
bad
flying
guys?
up there?
No, because you're too small to see.
Why am I too small to see? I've regained form. I'm just.
You reconstituted?
Nobody is looking up there
Well,
because
you
why
didn't
would
say
they
you were leaving swarm form, so I just assumed you were still swarming.
I thought I'd made that clear. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kind of hovering, and I expect that nobody's going to see me because
Okay,
I'm confident in that.
Bombshell is hiding poorly in near the ceiling, and it looks like the janitor.
Who's the janitor?
Janitor?
He's a low-level villain.
His name is
What's he
the
wearing?
janitor.
What kind of fabric is he wearing? Is it cotton?
Ultravision is very powerful, but I can't actually tell the type of fabric he's
But he's
wearing.
Still
wearing
striding for the door.
Near as I can tell, he's wearing the same crappy coveralls he always wears.
Good to
Watch out
know.
for the mop, though.
So I'm gonna just launch a meta meltdown right now, just because I want to use that. So meta meltdown, the way that works is it's a D6 roll, and the roll that I get determines what is going to happen. Mm-hmm. And so on a roll of a 1, where did it all just go? There we go. On a roll of a 1, the Hyperreality compressors and the metapods are going to short out. You guys get to roll 3 dice instead of 2 and use the best 2.
Now do we still take the average on the next 3
Yeah.
rolls?
Next 3 rolls.
You do.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you've got to burn through that before this thing. It's the stacking issue. We're going to have to talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
On a roll of 2, you'll roll 3 dice, and you will use the worst of 2.
Oh.
On a roll of
Oh,
3,
not
you
roll.
will put yourself wherever you want on the spectrum. On the roll of 4, I will randomly place you on the spectrum. On a roll of 5, you can act twice for your next round. And on a roll of 6, you cannot act this round.
Oh. I'm glad we got a 1.
So what you're going to get is
Oh, wait.
a 5. So you're going to be able to act twice the next time that
Nice.
Nice.
that is time for you to act.
Thank you,
Sweet.
So that should be a really great way for you to open in.
Yeah.
And on those first 2 rounds, you'll be taking the average for
Okay.
those first 2 attacks.
Okay.
Do you tell us where the janitor is? Like in the building?
No, actually, there's like 12 guys dressed just like that. One's got a broom. That one's got a broom too.
Yeah,
That
you
one's
see people moving around. They've got various cleaning supplies.
But it's obvious where
and
the
they-
hostages are.
I mean, you're smart enough that you can get a sense of, the hostage are probably the group who's behind
Behind the
Okay,
Right.
some of them have rifles with broom handles or broom heads on them, and some of them have rifles with mop heads on them. That's all I can really tell from here.
Really?
And some of them just have mops or brooms.
They also all have spray bottles on the hips.
Well,
Advanced.
Completely whack.
They're thematic.
with my still up senses,
Yes.
are those spray bottles filled with liquid?
Yes.
Ah, that's marvelous. I'd like to use one of my powers.
Okay.
Right
A
now?
special, oh yeah, right now. Special attack from a distance. Explosive, 40 points damage. Little mini hand grenades, I'm blowing up their water bottles.
You're blowing up the water bottle?
Yep.
Essentially, icing them over and then putting boiling water in the middle of that ice ball.
Okay.
Wow.
Give me your roll.
And we're in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, we're in the middle. My power usage.
You can, if you want, use a meta moment.
No, I think,
I think he's
Give me a roll,
good.
please.
I beat it by 2.
Beat it by 2. Okay, so did not see that coming. I will confess.
That's what we heroes like to hear.
Yes.
The power of
strategize.
water.
Try this one. Hashtag lag for hashtag Janika. Robots are evil.
Robots are evil.
So,
I could handle this crew.
okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Okay, because you've now attacked, we're starting initiative.
Yeah, you've got to. That,
going into
You get
initiative
an
now.
attack and then initiative starts.
Yeah.
And do I roll the 3?
This is 3 and we get the best.
Yep.
Yes, you do, because you've got that.
And I take the average.
You'll take the average.
That sucks.
And we want high, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay,
It's always 12. Is it always 12s for initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
Always 12s, and then
And so I do this
plus your
plus one.
ACV.
So it
What's
would
my
be
ACV?
6
21.
and 6. So the average would be 12 plus
13.
plus your ACV.
Yep, 13 plus your ACV.
I got 21.
21.
29. Oh, plus 6.
Anyone beat 21?
35.
What?
35.
35. That's your average?
Yeah.
That was with an average?
That's with an average, yeah. I've got super speed and lightning reflexes.
Right, okay, so 35?
25.
25.
So I get a plus 6 to my initiative.
26.
26.
Also 26.
26. I think I'm last then.
I'm also 26.
3 of us on the second.
Bombshell, I thought you were 21.
I'm at 21, yes, that's why I said I was last.
Oh, I'm
Aquamarine, or sorry,
Lady Vale.
Vale and Hex are at 26. No, Vale and
Riptide.
Riptide are at 26. Hex is at 25. So Kid Titan, Vale, Riptide, Hex, and Bombshell. There's theirs.
I'm just gonna hover until it's my
Yep.
turn to go.
Okay, so Bombshell, because you are in the room right now, what you see is several of the henchman types who've been going around and doing their henchman-y thing with their weapons and waiting for something to happen. Each of them who had a hip flask of some unknown liquid, that flask exploded, and
Did I do that?
Are you not worried about hostages
I didn't mean
at
to.
all?
as a result, each one of them seems a little taken back from that.
I'm not gonna do anything to draw attention to myself. I'm just kind of viewing the scene with wonder.
And they start yelling out at each other and kind of hustling around, going to the windows, preparing for whatever onslaught they know is coming.
I'm just watching with glee.
Okay,
Because I don't have my turn yet.
that's fair. So we go to the top of the initiative order. So Kid Titan, what do you want to do?
Well, as we had no plan really going into this. Like,
Oh, there was no plan at all.
We don't need one.
which clearly I don't have a problem with. I just saw how many water bottles explode.
10, 12, something like that.
So now I kind of see how his power works.
Yes.
All right. Well, since I go so far, how far away am I from the bank still? Like about, what, a couple hundred feet maybe?
You can make, with your speed, you can make it around easy.
Oh yeah, well, 100 miles an hour. So I'm what part of the country are we in? That's important to me for some reason.
We're in Seattle.
Okay, super. Then
That'll help with the water powers.
that's exactly what I was
We're
hoping
in
for,
Phoenix.
actually.
We're in Phoenix, Arizona, in a drought.
There's still water pipes.
No, I already said it. We're in Seattle.
All right, so I'm going to run to the front of the building.
Okay.
And just give it since I'm going to hit it at full speed.
Okay.
So I'm running at the building about 100 miles an hour.
Okay.
I just shoulder tackle into it just to give it a little bit of a shake.
Okay.
Not enough to knock anybody down or hurt anybody, but definitely enough to set off the sprinklers.
Sator dash Prep Black Dragon Division Supplies hashtag Janika Buff.
Thank you.
Spawn new machines are pretty cool until they fire an AC-20 to your face.
It was not
For
fun.
us, welcome our new robot overlady.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
All hail our Lady Cade.
I won't disappoint you.
So you did a shoulder thrust to the door?
No, not to the door, to the wall next to the door, kind of like on the other side of where the ATM would be.
Okay. What's your goal?
I'm just trying to shake the building enough to set off the fire alarms to make the sprinklers go off.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Give me a roll.
Okay.
Is this going to be a problem for me?
You're making
Oh no, you
sprinklers
can't.
go
You gotta
off?
use your. You gotta use your. You're still even keel. So what's your average? What's your total then?
Oh, I'm still on even keel.
Yep, that's for 3 rolls.
So it's a shoulder attack, right?
Yep.
So that would be. Wait, hold on.
Oh, you beat it.
I'm on 10s with this one.
Yeah,
so
it'd be 11.
Yeah, I beat it
But by how
By
much?
5.
by 5.
Is this water
By
going
5.
to affect my nanobots in any kind of way?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Bombshell 1 was completely and totally.
Okay, so you
Decimated
pop up, you smack the wall, and you give it a good strong
Good
hit.
shake.
And it shakes, and percentile die.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
No, the fire extinguishers do not, or the fire system does not go off. All the people inside are all shaken up, including the hostages. And you do have a second attack you can do this round, though. Because you have another, because of the meltdown.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Okay.
We have our chat.
Well, I feel like that really should have worked. But I'm still right by the front door, so instead I'm just gonna punch through the window and reach around and pull the fire alarm.
Okay, you do that, and you succeed. You pull the fire alarm. It is now blaringly loud inside this building.
People don't like loud noises.
However, the sprinklers still don't go off
Jesus!
because they are heat activated.
You have to have fire underneath
Particulates
them.
and things like that.
Yeah. Well, I should have looked into that a little further. Sorry,
So,
pal, I tried.
But it is obnoxiously loud in there. And it's gonna be okay if we don't have that alarm the whole time, Laura.
Great, I annoyed everyone.
Vale or Riptide, either one of you.
Go for it, Vale.
Okay, so I haven't approached the building yet.
Correct.
I'm sorry, how far away are we?
You can get there in a round.
I can get there.
You've all got various speed enhancements, so just...
Okay, well, I move closer so I can see the janitors, the bad guys. I want to be able to see them.
You need to be inside the building or have some sort of extrasensory perception that'll allow you to look through walls and stuff.
Oh, I don't have anything like that. Do I?
Is that what you need?
Super strength, wall crawling. No, I don't have anything like
You
that.
can teleport inside.
Yeah.
Oh, I can teleport inside. I mean, I can teleport inside.
I like that.
So,
Day one.
Own it. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to teleport into?
I want to
you don't know what's inside, so sure, you will teleport inside.
I've been giving her a play-by-play.
Just go.
I mean, since we didn't talk before, which is,
I think this is good. This is good because you guys don't really
Our lack
have
of teamwork won't in any
I
way
would have
come to
liked
bite
to
us
have
in the
planned
ass.
with my team, but since we're just
Do
getting
we have communication with each other at all?
Not
No.
currently.
Although, yeah, we'll get
We'll
into that.
win through confidence. That's what superheroes do.
Oh yeah,
I mean-
fighting crime.
Yes.
These guys
so
are not.
give me
Crime
This is some
fighters.
bullshit.
The crime fighters.
So I just
That's our
drew
secret
up a
name.
quick little map for myself, and also
okay.
a percentile now on where you will wind up based on that.
Oh, good.
Oh, lovely.
So
I
it just
plan on
seems the most
teleporting
fair
too,
way to do it because
That's fair.
you don't know what's inside, and I don't know, so we'll see what happens.
These are my wraps.
We got it.
Actually,
These are my wraps.
okay.
You want to?
So I have good news.
Okay, great.
Yes, I have good news. I have less good news. The first good news is you totally just teleported inside the building. You are safe. You did not wind up in a desk or or a chair or another person, anything like that. You materialized into a good space and all of that.
But
you did materialize into the vault.
okay.
This is your happy place, Aquamarine.
Is it like normal business hours?
That's true. You could immediately now switch over to Aquamarine and just be so happy. You can rip off everybody right
She's
now.
halfway in between.
She's
She might
halfway in
steal
between.
everything.
That just might be the impetus
Is
right
it
there.
normal business banking hours? Because they would leave the vault open for normal business
Right.
banking hours.
I don't know. Do you know that?
Yes, it's open.
You still have another action you can do.
Okay, what is inside the vault specifically?
You look around. You see a bank of safety deposit boxes,
Okay.
as well as various cartoonish-esque stacks of money and other things going on.
It's a fake bank vault.
Like
It's a
cardboard
fake bank
cutouts.
vault with fake friggin' money.
It's for a show. I mean,
I
it's,
know.
It's not gonna look. I mean,
Is it just like cardboard cutouts of stacks of money?
no. I mean, it's it's
Fake. It's just fake.
It's
property.
movie money, like a stack of paper with a $100 bill on top.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to note that my wraps are kind of moving around with excitement. But the vault door is open because it's business hours.
The vault door is not open right now.
Oh, it's not open. I mean, it's not open. I'm in the vault now.
It is business hours, but there's also a bank robbery going on.
Sure.
It doesn't auto.
Is there anyone else in the vault?
It's a plan. Yeah.
Because they gotta be at least trying.
I tell you what.
'Cause I know what I will. Okay, yeah.
Yes, there are two henchman-y type people who are. They have their back to you, and they are filling up stacks of loot with stacks of money.
Okay, I'd really like.
Stacks of loot with
Are
stacks
they
of
giant burlap sacks with dollar signs written on
Yes.
them?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to use my textile kinesis and make their clothing constrict so they can't move.
Okay. Give me your roll on it.
Okay.
Yes.
This one.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
Two
that's
of
your
two.
Oh, 2 of them.
Okay, yeah, borrow mine.
Yeah. You want to hit 14 or under.
Not on.
No.
16.
16.
Missed by 2.
Okay, missed by 2. You try, but you're still a little thrown off balance from this first time teleporting in.
Now use
you
one
also
of
have
your
not
other-
really gotten to know this avatar very well yet, and so you had a sense of how to control her powers, but it didn't go quite as well as you wanted.
Which should bring around the point that you have 2 more attacks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I've got 3 right
Okay,
here.
go ahead.
Okay, we're doing it again. We're
Yep.
doing the same thing. Same thing again.
Yep.
Come on. Oh,
13!
13!
Succeeded by
1.
1
by
And then
1.
You can attack the other one too.
constricts the clothing.
Yeah, do protect the other guy.
Go for it,
Constriction
Lady Vale.
damage, 3rd attack
That was
down.
one
Yep,
guy.
I got it.
Okay,
And
so
do
I
the
can
other
attack
guy.
the other guy.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
Doing it.
Oh.
Oh, 11!
Beat by 3.
Beat by 3.
On the big
That
dice.
is- Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra wrap.
On the big dice. She hasn't even moved over yet.
Okay.
People are gonna think you don't need buffs.
Oh no, I have
Okay,
so many.
so you are able to use your magic, your special
Textile kinesis.
Textile kinesis.
radioactive mummy textile kinesis
Yeah.
powers to constrict the clothes of these 2 guards.
Yeah.
Or these 2 henchmen, excuse me. And they, in the midst of their stacking, or filling up the sacks, they both just start going,
Fighting cry.
and they fall to the ground. They start writhing in pain.
Oh, you guys having trouble?
She's like
With your
reverse
clothing?
orgasmo.
So that goes over to Riptide.
Oh gosh.
The chat's happening.
Hashtag Rosie because her mama's sage advice is the bestest advice.
That is a fact.
I love that.
Listen to your mama.
Listen
Thank
to
you.
your mama.
I'm going to just head right for the front doors.
Okay.
Are they locked, barred, just
Business hours.
Are you trying to
business?
open them?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you try to open the door, it does seem to be barred from the inside.
Well,
But
I'm-
there's a hole in one of the doors now where I punched through it.
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look right in the door
Okay.
and be like, busted! And then I'm gonna use my dynamic water power to increase the pressure, environmental control, water, to increase the pressure in the pipes,
Yep.
and force it on.
The pipes explode. Oh, actually, give me a roll.
Oh,
If only you were. Good man. Good man.
Yep, yep.
I missed it.
Okay, so that's a failure. So you get in, you get a shot, but again, you're still getting used to this avatar, getting used to its abilities and such. So you weren't able to quite make that work.
So then I will use my second action.
Your first action was to check to see if the door was open.
That's right. You got me.
Sorry. So
No
that is
water.
going to then hop over to X.
All right, I'm gonna teleport in. Mm-hmm. So do you want me to haiku and then roll, or roll and then haiku?
You gotta roll to see if you
Haiku.
can haiku.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna teleport into the bank, which
You got a critical
I got a
success,
critical
so she doesn't
success.
have to haiku this time.
Okay.
oh, but I can haiku.
Oh, you totally can. Or you can save it for next time you have to teleport.
Well, it's the same one.
You can't use them more than once.
And
So
suddenly
you go in, you
fear.
teleport into the bank.
Oh, it was a really good haiku. Now I don't know if I should use it or
No,
I should
no.
Save it.
Okay, save it.
Okay, so you teleport into the bank.
Okay, I teleport into the bank.
Okay.
And because it's a crit, I land beautifully behind the bank counter with the hostages.
Correct.
Great. And now I'm.
They're all very happy to see you.
Yes.
Oh, we're saved by a
12-year-old
12-year-old girl.
Yeah. Actually, that's true. I forgot you're the
With a
12-year-old
giant
girl.
sword.
They're very confused to see you.
But do you have the giant sword out? Because that thing's like 7 feet long.
No, I don't have the giant sword out right now.
I
Okay.
figured she dragged it around.
Do you want me to just roll and then tell you what I want to do?
Tell me what you want to do. The roll, please.
I'm going to create a blizzard everywhere around around the hostages.
Like to hurt the hostages?
To freeze the bad guys.
Oh, so not when you say around the hostages, you mean
You mean-
around the hostages,
Yeah,
not
like
around
the
the
perimeter.
hostages.
Yeah, like
Phrasing
they're-
is important on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, the hostages will not be
I'm
included
sad that you pointed that out to her because I was enjoying the original
in the
way it was
blizzard.
said.
Thank you. They'll be safe because that's where I am.
Okay.
And the rest of the bad guys will freeze.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay. This is just power usage, right? Yeah. That is a 12, so I beat it by
What?
7.
Good Lord.
The haiku's the secret, really.
So then I need your haiku, don't I?
This is easy. Time for some ice, ice, baby. Freeze, you little punks.
That's right.
That is a haiku.
Man, I'm just realizing part of your character is going to be that I'm going to have to start counting syllables to make sure that you're being legit on your haikus.
No, chat will do that.
That's
chat
true.
has the power.
That's true. Chat can do that, and they can call you out, and there'll be like an extra stun effect for that.
So everyone freezes, except the hostages.
Well, no, not necessarily.
They blizzard.
It's a blizzard.
Yeah.
It might be based off a certain character from a video game that I super enjoy.
Okay.
May.
It might.
I just made so many people mad.
Actually, it'd be easier if I just
So
do
many
it.
people.
May.
Because you're the only person in the world who likes May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have successfully frozen 4 of them.
Out of?
Wow.
Out of a dozen who were out there.
So there's
Oh,
8
okay.
left.
And a lot of blizzardy snow.
Huh?
Yes, there. Look if I did that on purpose.
Look at that snow.
So now it
That's
is time for the
wonderful.
villains to act.
Oh, I didn't even roll initiative enough to get past.
Good. I probably wouldn't be able to act during this part anyway, because my character has just realized that on national television, his first action to stop a bank robbery was to run up and punch the bank.
So,
It's okay, kid. You'll get the hang of
so
this.
right off the bat, there was a lag earlier that was dropped.
That was me.
And
For
it
her.
was- yep. So I'm going to drop it right now. So you will not be able to act.
What about the double action thing? Can I have one of them?
Do they
That's an
cancel each
interesting
other
rule.
out?
We'll have to talk about that later on. Odds that you get to act once. You get to act once.
Yes. Okay.
So,
I have ideas.
I'm still doing it.
Ideas.
So I don't have to worry about all those. I don't have to worry about that. So the henchmen types, who are all decked out in their various comical accoutrements, they look over at you guys. Actually, it's only
I'm still standing outside.
you're outside.
Punching
You're
the damn
outside.
bank.
You're in the vault.
Well, I'm at the door.
You're up
both
at the top,
inside.
not known.
He's at the door
You're
looking
behind
through
the
the
teller spice. Well, that just sucks for them.
Thanks and scattered.
They are going to break open a window and start firing at those of you who are out on the street.
That makes sense.
Sure.
That's you and
Because
me,
you're
right?
the ones that
That's
they are
us.
the most aware of right now. Although a couple of them will fire that blizzard attacks, they're aware that you're in the building. So, out of the 8 who
Because
are
of the
able
blizzard.
to act,
Can I make myself invisible?
so out of those 8, I'm going to say
No.
that
An action.
this is how many go for you. 3 of them are going to attack you,
Okay.
and that means out of you guys there will be 5 left over. So all of them are going to attack you.
Yeah, the guy in the jeans and t-shirt. Why not?
Right.
Hey,
No, it's fine.
Nice.
I have no. This is okay. They're bullets.
So 3 and 5. So so I'm so reorganizing all this crap for next week. So for Hex, they the villains, the janitorial types who are in the building. They grab their tops off their mops and whatnot and aim them at you and say, "Ha ha! You thought you could clean up this town? Ha! Silly you!" And they start firing away. And the first one is going to... Oh, that's the wrong sheet. The first one is going to hit, and is going to hit for 40 points of damage.
You get a defensive roll. You got
I do get a defensive roll,
Yep.
yeah.
You can go ahead and take a shot at it.
Is that just from where I am?
That's from where you are.
Great.
Oh, right
Yeah, you made it.
Yep.
Okay.
7.
Next one's going to attack you. That one would also hit for 40 points of damage.
And you have 2. Hold on. No.
I'm pretty sure you have a 4-point penalty on this one.
Nah, not that time. And she doesn't because she has extra defenses.
She's extra defensive?
Yeah, I've got
Okay. I look forward to knowing your characters better. So did you block that one?
No, but Harvey still might, so he gets to roll 2.
Yeah.
He just jumped in the way.
Yeah.
And the third one will also attack you. This one actually succeeded by the most, so maybe karma is helping me out.
You don't get a defense against that one.
Fine.
Unless.
Okay, so that one actually survived enough. You actually end up taking 75 points of damage from that one. Because that was my best roll yet. As one of the machine gunners takes a look at this 12-year-old girl and doesn't feel really good about it, but just starts unloading. And as soon as you get hit, you recognize that this feels like live ammo.
It hurts.
Ow! 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 Ow!
So, you gotta make a shock roll.
Yep.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, that's more than half your hit points. No problem.
No problem.
Cool. So then the other 5, they're going to take shots at
Me.
At Kid Titan.
What? It's not. Damn it!
That is. We're using these die because I don't know how they work. That is a miss. That is a really good hit if you want to try to defend.
Oh yeah, no, I'll try to defend. Have you
Okay.
seen my defensive value, by the way?
I'm sure I'll learn it in just a moment.
It's 3.
Okay.
I have inept defense.
Okay.
I was born. I was like, I've been a superhero since I was 8.
I'm with you. I
You
understand
can
now.
try that one on a worse dice.
Yeah.
No, I'm over on this side. I don't want to use the worst dice just yet. I completely missed it.
Okay, it's 110 points of damage.
That sucks.
Yes. But you've got powers. Armor, don't you?
Yeah, I've got powers. I get armor and shit. I'm good.
Okay. The next one is going to shoot, and you can try.
Another sheet.
You really can't make the defense with the penalty, right?
I can make it.
Okay, go for it. Give me a roll. Because it would also hit.
Oh wait. I'm gonna use bigger dice. Let Crash try and block it.
Okay, totally.
Because he's way better than I am.
You've also got a couple meta moments if you need to move in that direction.
I don't want to. The problem is. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Block that one.
Awesome. The next
With the -4.
next attack totally misses you. The next attack would hit. Do you have any more defenses you can use?
Oh hell no.
Okay. That will be another 110.
Okay.
Don't worry, friends. I will be there soon. I will help all of you.
So 110.
Just waiting my turn patiently, and then I will save the day. Bombshell 3 is on it.
And the last one will miss you completely.
120.
120. That's what I
You
got.
still standing?
Oh yeah.
I am still standing. Yeah.
Okay. So those were the guards that popped off, started firing out at you.
They were just shooting regular guns.
Whatever this mop
ammo
gun
is
is.
real.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are like energy blasts that
Yes.
smell like dirty water and soap.
Yes.
Is it my turn yet?
Oh, that was that thing. Huh. I understand some stuff now that just happened. Okay, cool. And you do too, because you built it. So.
What's this?
Anyway, so.
Is it my turn yet?
Hold on. Yeah. So as that's happening, you start hearing. Those of you who are inside the building, you start hearing the sounds of someone coming running downstairs. Okay.
Just
okay.
one.
Just one?
You hear 2 people come running downstairs.
All right.
3. I'm sorry. 3 people. 4. No. 3 people come running downstairs.
All right. Is it my turn yet?
And they Oh, let's give them a spot sort of thing to see if they see you at all. So we'll say.
Well, I was in. I am.
I know you're 12. You're hiding behind the
Ow.
thing. They have a very low chance of
I'm
making
so
this work.
tiny.
And behind him.
And behind a
Teller.
blizzard.
No,
teller's
they
there.
don't. They don't see you back there. But you do see if you can. Bombshell.
Yes.
You see come down a towering man, like 10 feet tall. Just this huge, hulking brute of a guy. As well as a guy who's dressed in, he has these very striped pants going down and kind of a tight t-shirty sort of thing. And he's holding a broom in one hand and a giant hunk of granite in the other hand with a handle on it.
What?
Like a curling.
Oh.
Like a curling stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a curling brush.
And then the
This is the curler.
Yeah. And then the other guy who comes running down is just dressed as a janitor in coveralls and stuff, but he somehow seems like a boss janitor.
He's got more keys than all the other
his
janitors.
keychain. He's got the biggest keychain you've ever seen, and that's how you know that this guy is powerful. That's what you see. Run down the stairs.
All right. Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
Okay. How many bad guys are there at the moment?
There are that you can see the 3 who just came down the stairs.
Yes.
There are a dozen henchmen-y type.
But 4, we got taken out 4.
They were out for a round.
Oh, now they're back. Okay. I would like to. This is what I would like to do. You tell me what I can do of what I would like to do. I would like to take my nanobit form and split it into many, many different pieces.
Okay.
I would like 2 of those pieces to go help the medical attention of my comrades, and then the rest of them, I would like to break up into 5 different snow foxes and bite the ankles of the nearest bad guys.
That would require duplication. You only have a swarm attack right now.
Like, I can't do both?
No.
Oh.
No, you can't.
Still getting
In
your
fact, one of
powers,
them
it's
you
okay.
can't do at all.
Which
like
one?
that one you wanted to do just now, split yourself into 5 different little
Yes,
foxes. Yeah,
I
you
can't do that. Oh. That would be cool, though.
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
That'd be
Alright,
That's
awesome.
okay. I'll get to know it better. We all will.
Okay, but can I medically attend to the people that had serious wounds with the nanobots?
Oh yeah.
Like-
If there are people with serious wounds.
Only people who are wounded right now are bad guys, and
Them.
oh, you both took a hit. That's right.
Lot, big.
Yeah, you didn't see me take a
You
hit.
can't see
The
Kid
little
Titan.
girl.
You
I
can
saw
see
her.
that Hex got hurt. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Can I attend to her wounds?
Yes.
And attack it?
No.
No. So I'm gonna attend to her wounds. I'm gonna
Yes.
fly down and fix you. I got you. You're good.
She's
She doesn't have any healing powers, so whatever her medical
I'm a
roll is.
nanobot, and I have medical from Jenica.
Right, you
Jenica
can
has-
definitely apply that with the larger dice.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Jenica is going to apply some medical. Jenica. 10, and my medical is 12, so I beat it by 2.
Great.
I want to fix her.
Full confession, I don't have Jenica's sheet. You have my only copy, so I don't know what that means.
I beat it by
She just
2.
made a medical skill roll, so she's basically patching her to make sure she doesn't bleed out.
Okay, you won't bleed out.
I won't bleed out. Okay.
Did I
But I'm
improve her
not
health?
healed.
I don't
Nope.
believe it works that way unless you
Right.
can find a way to nano it.
It's cool. I have magic. I can heal myself.
Oh.
But
Okay, so that
it was going to be really cool. I was very excited.
They came on.
Bombshell.
I almost said they came all
so
over
we're
me.
gonna
That
head back to the
was
top
not-
now. Kid Titan, it is your turn.
Neat.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna stop looking like the worst
Character.
superhero ever because I just punched a bank.
Yep.
It's okay, I failed to heal people.
But now I can see everybody inside. I know there's bad guys coming down the stairs. For my non-combat action, I would like Hal to do judge opponent on one of the main dudes coming down the stairs,
Okay.
just to see who it is and kind of what their powers are. It'll give me a bonus to hit them later.
Kid Titan. Is that how Hal addresses you?
No, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Shit.
Kid. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Kid. It's the janitor, the curler, and Jackhammer.
Cool. Thank you. I grab the door.
You know that the janitor does some mop attacks and slides and such. He has a tendency to kind of go back and forth with his cleaning implements and then just whack people with them.
Okay.
The curler is able to use his stone attack as a knockdown, and has his own way of brooming his way forward. They get together really well, actually. They don't have the same power source, but it's similar. And Jackhammer is just this giant guy with a huge fist. One fist is oversized.
One fist is giant. Like
It's huge. He's like 10 foot tall. This fist is humongous, and the other one is just normal.
How did your fist get so big?
practice.
Lots and lots of.
I didn't say what he was practicing. You were right there. It wasn't my
We all
fault.
know it was implied, jackhammer.
Didn't do. Oh. Didn't think about that either.
Yeah.
So,
I did.
We know you
so
did.
Kid Titan, that's what you know.
So what I know is okay. So I know that as far as like do I know which of them are like most resistant? Like I know Jackhammer's probably big and tough, right?
Sure, yeah. You know the Jackhammer is really strong.
But I also know the mop guy, the janitor. He's just a guy with a magic mop, right?
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
He's got some of the hardest hitting. Him and Jackhammer are probably the most dangerous.
All right, I'm gonna go to like I'm opening the door, but I'm just gonna pull it off and come and walk through the door with the door behind me and throw the door at the janitor.
I like it. Give me the roll.
like a discus.
I like it.
Yeah, like the way Gambit would throw a throwing card.
I like it.
Okay.
Bing.
And I'll say something fancy too, like superheroes do. Like
Right.
Take that, you
clean
villain.
up on aisle douchebag.
I like
or
it.
something.
Crime fighters.
Woohoo! 5.
What'd you beat it by?
I beat it by 11.
By 11.
Nice.
That's a big success, and that was at the janitor. And which attack? You were flinging a door.
The flinging a door, it counts basically as an unarmed attack with a plus 20 damage.
Right.
Fellow hero.
Because of the
Very,
size of the
very
door.
adequate. Good job.
It's 105 because you critted the hell out of it. Okay, so yeah, the janitor has to make a stability check.
Yeah, do you need to know total damage?
Well, you just said it was that plus the 20.
Plus his super strength.
Yeah, massive damage, super strength, all that.
Oh yes, go ahead and give me the total.
Let's see, so there'd be 54, so 74 damage.
That's actually what I was writing down, so that's cool.
Yeah,
so this door comes flinging across the room, smacks the janitor, in the chest, and he goes flying backwards into the bank teller's little divider thing, and
right.
looks out at you and says, "Kid Titan,
God damn!
you're doing the show?
Yeah,
I know, right?
Don't go rocket boots on us, man."
Motherfucker.
And so that was your attack. So next
Congratulations,
up,
you just determined my next action.
Riptide.
Kid
I go to the
Titan. Excellent superheroing.
Riptide or Veil.
I am, we've decided I'm going to go on this one first. I am going to switch up my dynamic powers a little bit.
Okay.
So that I have 2 extra attacks, sensory block, and telekinesis.
Okay.
Telekinesis up to 6, so that's 10 tons.
Okay.
For my first attack, I want to environmentally control all of the wet henchmen that are down here. I'm assuming they're all within a 100-yard radius.
Yes.
And I am going to block them from hearing and sight as all of this wet snow solidifies into solid ice around them.
Around their eyes and ears.
Around their eyes and ears and head, everywhere that they're wet, ice is completely up.
Hopefully it hasn't been a very exciting day.
But I'm doing that on the henchmen.
Yeah, I said it.
Water may be a more powerful elemental power than I realized.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay.
And that's the first part of
fine.
the effect. The second attack is
Okay.
telekinesing them all into a corner over by where the janitor and the jackass hammer and what's the other guy? The brushy broom rock dude.
The curler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of
Okay.
all in one group.
Okay. Give me the damn roll.
You need, 3 different rolls?
Well, the power control roll is a piece of cake.
Oh man.
So they're frozen
Yep.
with ice and can't hear or see.
Oh my god!
I beat the telekinesis roll by
Everything?
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the third last final attack, since they're all over there.
So that's a special attack area effect for multiple targets moving. Okay, so the last bit is
That was the last attack that I'm going to do will be to use telekinesis again to just start slamming them back and forth in the stairwell since they're all covered with wet and I have hydrokinesis and that'll be 45 points of damage.
Bro, you are brutal.
I thought this was going to much more. No,
That's how you get shit done.
excellent superheroing.
Okay, well, I'm officially done making fun of the water guy.
And I beat that one by 7.
Everybody needs a daily
Dutch
intake
Teddy,
of water.
it's not my fault.
8
Christian
8-ounce
built the
glasses a
characters.
day.
Blame him.
Oh, wait until I boil somebody's water instead of blood.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Okay.
broken.
Okay.
He's broken.
Okay. Okay. You have.
That's why they're all so tough.
Yeah. No, you've successfully. You've stopped the henchmen are all. I mean.
That's my main concern. I just got to get those guys out of the way so these innocent civilians.
Here's what happens when you did your thing. Okay. Because you were focused it on the henchmen and throwing them at the janitor and all of those guys.
So they're just kind of all over there for them to deal with.
Jackhammer, the crew, and the janitor all made their defensive rolls, so they're fine, except for the janitor who had a door thrown in his chest. He's less than fine.
Rightfully so.
Probably freaking out a little bit.
No.
They're henchmen.
That would imply either being awake or alive.
Did you kill him?
Oh no, it's all stun damage, just knocking their asses out.
Well, with the amount of damage and punch you were doing there, I'm gonna roll a percentile to see.
Well,
if there is
now hold on,
any-
Chris. This being a superhero game and based on Silver Age Sentinels, I'm gonna have to stop you right there because we can't kill people on accident unless we say we're trying to kill them.
Okay, I'll give you that one today. Seriously, today.
Okay, so next
we'll
time
talk
we
more
watch
later
out.
on.
Okay.
So, if you build strong powers, like things are gonna.
I'll tell you on my point of view, if one or two of them dies, I'm fine.
as much fun as it would be to rules lawyer on camera, going forward, because we have better things to do. So you have successfully taken out all of the henchmen, and that is going to then.
All the henchmen?
Death.
Yeah,
I'm all right with that.
They're down. Like
Wow.
all of them who were in that room are completely out of play.
Our team of superheroes will take on any challenge and defeat it.
Vale, I believe it's on you now.
Okay, so I need to leave the vault that I'm inside of. So I want to open the door from the inside.
You can teleport through it too.
Oh, I can teleport.
Yeah.
But I can't
And
see.
you continued your constricting attack on these guys, right? Like you just kind of maintained it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out of play. They're not doing anything.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna teleport out of the vault
Okay.
to a different location inside the building.
I love it.
Random.
Okay, good news.
I hate it when he said.
No, it's good news. It really is good news. Like
Okay.
you successfully just teleported yourself right into the center of the lobby.
done.
Oh,
The
nice.
lobby.
Yeah,
Exactly where we wanted you to
right
be.
in the entryway. You're right. You can see everything. You're good.
Excellent teleporting.
Okay, so does the janitor has a mop?
Yes.
And what is it? Is the mop head made of fabric? of
No,
some
it's a
kind?
special energy.
Energy bomb.
It's an energy mop. And there's no textile related.
You know, all.
His janitorial outfit sure is.
Right. So his costume is
Yes.
that is materials.
That's be the most annoying power ever. I can see.
Basically, if you want to beat up her character, you have to be willing to get naked.
Or be a robot with metal clothing.
Do we have to do that?
You can fight a group of nudists. We can do this. So that's like,
I was hoping you would say that.
Okay, I'm gonna keep him clothed. I'd like to constrict him with his materials.
okay. You can give me your attack roll.
Okay. Okay. 9. So
Nice.
Beat it by 5.
I beat my five.
He did make his check, so he's good.
Okay.
It happens. It happens.
Okay,
Doesn't
he's
happen
good.
much.
I
It
still have
happens.
2 more attacks though.
I know. I know. I know.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Excellent choice.
Make it hit himself with his own arms.
Well, you're mopping yourself.
I really like
Stop
to
mopping
do that.
yourself.
Yeah, just
I like it. Go for
I'd
it.
like him to, I'd like to use the
Give me your roll.
ability to make him mop himself.
And you each have one of your
Janitor?
bonuses, by the way, as a reminder.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready.
I have plans.
Okay.
Okay. Bonuses. Okay, 10. So by 4, I beat it.
I rolled snake eyes on this one, so it's
Bad.
But you have one more attack.
He's missing
and his
himself.
penalty keeps going up for defending. So
He's at +8 now to defend, so it's terrible.
11.
Beat it by 3.
So I beat it by 3.
Okay, so the janitor's feeling pretty good about his ability to defend against these attacks of yours. But yes, that last one, he does find his sleeve suddenly starting to constrict, control, and you start hitting him with them? Is that what you're doing?
He's mopping himself.
Yeah, he's mopping
With his
himself.
energy
He's
mop.
mopping himself.
Okay.
And your attacks,
Janitor.
your slam attack does 45, so.
All of my wraps are moving around.
Okay.
Right now.
Evildoers beware! This is what happens when you choose poorly.
And how much did you beat your roll by?
3.
3. Okay, cool.
I definitely. Oh wait, I'll wait. Actually.
Okay, cool. No, I got that. Sweet.
So he's hitting himself.
You know, he's mopping himself.
Stop bopping yourself.
With your
Stop bopping
energy
yourself.
mop.
Yes.
Are you clean? I ask him how clean he is.
Yes,
Are you clean? Do you feel clean?
No, I feel dirty.
Do you feel so clean right now?
Louder!
This is so good.
I'm a
This is
dirty
so
boy.
Exactly what I want.
That would be a great gift.
I'm a dirty boy!
So, that is going to move over to the villains then.
Wait, what? Rosie? I mean, Hex.
I thought you went. Oh no, I'm sorry. I got Vale and Hex mixed up.
Do you
Yeah,
see
go
what
right
you
ahead.
tried to skip me?
I know. I was trying to.
Question.
Yeah.
I have 2 attacks. Does that mean I get to do an action and 2 attacks? Or if my power usage of any kind counts as an attack?
Your
That's
power
fine.
usage of any kind counts as an attack. It's a
That's fine.
combat action.
First off, Mama's gonna heal herself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I could
Oh wait,
not be of
also,
more assistance. I
taking one
apologize.
of those away, we are going full Hex Destiny for this.
Oh.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. All right, so... okay, 14, so I beat it by 5.
Okay.
How many ranks? You can go up to 4 is your
She
max.
gets 4, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how much healing I did, but I healed.
40 points.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I will definitely take 40 points. Feeling really good. And then, since he is mopping his own face.
He's trying not to. He hasn't quite done it yet. But
Where's the
Next turn will be
where's the
interesting.
curler at the moment?
The curler is adjacent to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to throw a glitter
He's doing
bomb.
a Final Fantasy style. Get ready to attack you.
I want to throw a glitter bomb into his face.
Okay, go for it.
What does a glitter bomb do?
Imagine like a million pieces of glitter
Yep.
being bombed on your face.
That sounds unpleasant.
But pretty.
Yeah, looks so good.
Okay.
Okay. But like it's gonna go in his eyes.
Okay.
Please heal me then.
Okay.
I'm hurting for
Oh, that
certain.
is a 13 with so I still beat it.
Well, I
by
got back 5
6.
the
Okay.
round. I'll get 5
So,
the next round. So.
purple, pink, blue, green, shiny specks around your face. Hashtag glitter bomb.
Hashtag made the defensive check.
Oh, that's not a haiku.
I don't have that stipulation on mine. I can just talk trash as much as I want.
If she makes her his defensive roll, she shouldn't have to do her haiku.
It's moot at the moment. but
It is
yeah.
moot at the moment. That's good to know for next time.
So this goes to the bad guys, and I think it's a great time to use a meta meltdown.
Oh!
I'm sorry, that was a really evil smile.
That was. That means
I apologize.
What'd you
that
roll?
was not.
Oh,
that was not good.
You roll one.
No, I rolled a 6.
Oh.
What does that mean?
That means you guys can only defend for the next round.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
It's the flip side of the rolling twice, of the attacking twice.
do I?
thing.
Does the next round mean after my turn then?
Yeah.
No, it starts now.
Oh.
It means we can only make non-combat actions. Is that correct?
Basically, yeah.
Unless they are defensive.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So that is going to move over to the bad guys.
I feel bad because I never said my haiku for healing, but we've already passed it.
Well, you ended up using the other one that you shouldn't have had to use.
So we're
obviously
good.
They counted.
I'm gonna save it.
You just continue to effort your stuff. While you are haikuing, though, one of the hostages, they've all been kind of, crying and scared and whatnot. And,
Fair.
they aren't tied up or anything. They're just hanging out. One of the hostages comes over to you and says, Thank you so much for everything you're doing.
You are so welcome. Do you want
And
to
then
take
he
a picture?
punches you in the face.
Just a little girl.
He punched a little girl?
Yeah, he punched her hard.
Somebody shot a little girl earlier in your defense. I mean,
But that was a legitimate bad guy.
And this would be a hit.
Would it? Would it?
And you can make a defensive check. I'm going to tell you right now, though, there is going to be a modifier in your roll because this is we're not seeing that coming. So you are going to make this with a 4-point penalty.
Is this a skill check?
It's a defensive check.
It's a DCV. What that is.
So reduce your DCV by 4.
Oh, I got an 8. No, I got a 9.
And your modified DCV with the 4 is
7. Oh well, it's
with
it's
the
3.
4. Yeah.
so fail. Okay.
Fail.
So,
But Harvey still gets his defensive roll.
Yeah.
Sure. Give me Harvey's
It's one of her
defensive roll.
powers.
True.
Harvey's gonna catch her punch.
That's a 7.
7. Harvey made his.
With the same penalty?
Oh yeah.
Okay, with the 4-point penalty.
What's his DCV?
Where's Harvey's?
Oh, I don't have it.
Harvey
Here we go.
doesn't have anything.
It was the same as mine, I think.
Oh, is it?
It's the
he's
same
not
as
supposed
hers
to be.
than her current.
Oh no, I
DCV
guess not.
used to be a
Look
failure.
at that.
No, yeah, so he didn't make it either.
Okay, so he's going to pop you once, and this is
That's right,
going
it's
to
AC.
do,
His AC is higher.
if I understand this correctly, it's one of those other conversations we're going to have later on that I learn all this stuff.
Yeah.
Peasants! Why
I believe-
are you assaulting
I
us? We're
believe
trying
this is
to help
called
you.
street rules. As the guy who was taking a swing at you immediately beforehand shimmered into 3 copies of himself,
Oh.
and then they all struck you at once. So this would be 150 points of damage.
So Hex Destiny is dead.
Incapacitated.
No, she's not dead.
She's knocked out.
incapacitated.
She's
She's knocked out.
incapacitated.
And so that will be to the next.
Did I get kicked out of the pod?
No, you're still there. You're
still there, you're just unconscious.
You're frustratingly
unconscious.
aware of the fact that your avatar is unconscious right now.
Rosie's like,
Does it automatically move her all the way down?
Technically, yeah, you would be all player now.
Rosie.
but your body is still asleep.
And the 2 guys who are hanging out, who've been getting beat up already, the janitor, and the jackhammer, they come out charging. Let's see, you're inside. You're inside.
Oh, I'm still like at the door jammed, like kind of taking cover, but yeah.
Yeah, but she's inside. They don't know you're there yet, do they? And you can't even do anything this round.
I could do.
You can defend
stuff.
yourself. You can. Yeah, that's
You
true.
could do a non-combat
It's true.
action.
It is using is.
You can use that as a non-combat action, yes, but it would
So-
take up your combat action if you did it.
What
as an
they are
offensive
going
action.
to do then is, since you just appeared, you seem like the most tempting target.
Yes.
Throughout. So they are
That makes
going to
sense.
all the janitor, the curler, and jackhammer are all going to charge at you. And the jackhammer is going to take a swing, and we'll see if he hits. He will miss
Okay.
with his attack.
Oh,
His giant fist of doom.
Oh yeah, dodge that.
The curler will come up and try to do a stone attack against you. Would actually succeed, so you can make a defensive check if you want.
Okay.
That one.
This one.
Both.
Both of them.
Oh, both of them.
She
I got
made
12.
it. Right on.
Nice. So he takes his giant stone curling stone and flings it at you and says, "Take this, eh?" Flings it at you, and it magically flies hurtling towards you, and you deftly dodge the stone. If you can dodge a stone, and it comes flying back, and he catches it in his hand.
It's like a.
Oh, that
boomerang.
wasn't nice.
A.
No poutine for you.
Oh, darn.
Wow, that's just awful where that one went. Anyway,
that's okay.
The janitor can't do anything because you've already got him still shrouded and he's trying to break free. So he's just going to try and break free on his turn.
Okay.
And he actually does because I rolled a 4. So he's going to get
oh,
out.
did he get? Because he's grappled from 4 places, right?
Hold. So he tore out of his clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
naked?
he's busted out of the sleeves and such.
So he's
So that
completely
was
nude now?
No, his
Them.
sleeves are dangly.
And you can defend yourself or do something non-combat-y this round.
I would like to do something non-combat-y this
Yeah.
round. I have the ability to duplicate whatever powers I have seen, and I have seen a duplication power, and I would like to make 3 copies of myself.
It's true.
Cool.
I can think of another
You have
power
to-
you've seen too that might be useful right now.
You have to make a roll to get the power.
Okay.
Everything healing.
Yeah.
Except she can't
what-
do magic.
Power usage.
Oh, it's true.
Power usage. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
I did not get that, I don't think.
No, so you do not successfully get that power.
That was a good idea.
Never mind.
And you cannot make another attempt for this power this encounter.
Got it.
But that was an excellent shot. It goes back up now to Kid Titan.
I need to be moving away from this area. Problem.
Yeah, things are getting kind of heavy in here.
Middle sucks. Like hanging out in the middle, not a great idea.
While it's still your turn.
Oh, it's
Kid
still
Titan,
my turn. I'm
what would
going
you
over
do?
here while it's still my turn.
A guy who split into multiple guys.
Yes.
Do
you
I
see him?
Yeah, do I recognize him?
You recognize him. Go ahead and give me a roll on your thing.
Cape lore?
Cape lore.
And that'll be modified by his fame modifier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna know who this is.
I should have no problem with it.
This is Johnny Legion.
I recognize
So many
him.
pains in so many asses. Johnny Legion is another contestant on the show. He is an arch enemy of Riptide.
So you know this guy.
And a lot of people think he's the front runner to be the next American Sentinel.
We about to prove that wrong.
But he's obviously kind of a douchebag.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a total douchebag.
If I were more competent, I would definitely give you a run for your money, but right now the dice have not been friendly to me.
Well, I feel like I should, he knocked out my teammate who teleported into the middle of a room by herself.
He didn't knock her out. She's still up.
I'm not. I'm down.
You're down. She's
I forgot there was a lot of teleporting going on.
Yeah, she's the one who got knocked out,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna grab old Johnny.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit the other Johnny with him.
I like it.
Are we
grab
still
one
on?
and smack the other.
Yeah, I go for the shoulder tackle, but then I roll.
Yeah.
And come up with his ankles in my hands like a club and whap, and see how he likes that.
Go for it.
All right.
Oh, do you want a meta moment? Are you good? We got plenty.
D10s, man.
Oh, it's 6 now.
That's good to know.
Yeah, absolutely. Then I'll metal
There
moment
should-
that.
That should be down to
Thank you,
4
sir. So
because
now
we've
we're-
used 2 of them.
I've been tracking. Some others have come in.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've got 8s now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Kid Titan.
Yeah, Kid Titan.
Kid Titan!
Crime fighter.
I like
Got
it.
this.
You should keep
Kid
it.
Titan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Excellent
How'd you win by?
rolling.
Was he with that?
Teach me your ways.
16, so I beat it. That was a 4, so 2, so 8 minus 10. I beat it by 10 exactly. Because 6 and 2.
The first copy makes his save. The second copy fails his save. So what I'm going to say happens is you manage to grab the copy A, and as you swing, see, the first one made his save, the second one didn't. So here's what happens. You reach up, you grab Johnny Legion's clone, basically, and you say whatever you say. You swing it at his doppelganger, his other copy. That doppelganger other copy is so stunned by the attack that you've tried to do that he falls off balance. And before you can hit the one with the other, the first one disappears as he is morphed back into the original.
Aha.
The second one skitters backwards accidentally and cracks his head on the teller's desk.
I love it.
Love it.
And then the course does an amazing amount of damage, whatever your...
Is it 150% because I beat it by more than 8?
Yeah, it is.
So it's normally 54. So we're just going to say 50, right? And round that up. So 75.
Sounds good.
I meant to
didn't
make
like
all
that.
those round numbers. I forgot.
Yeah, so that clone then, as soon as its head cracked, disappears completely.
Nice!
Ah,
Wow.
you found their weakness. Excellent work.
So you're really just going to stay up there?
It's not my fault. I keep.
Oh, wait, that was an offensive action.
Totally offensive action.
Yeah, that was totally an offensive action. I can't do
We'll
that.
penalize you for it later. I don't want to retcon.
Okay.
We're already kicking a lot. So then after that is going to be Veil or Riptide.
Lady Vale.
Lady Vale. Go for it.
Okay, I'll go this time. Okay, so the janitor and the curler
Yep.
and the jackhammer. What's
Yes.
happening with them right now?
The janitor is just recently broken free from
Right.
your bonds.
That's right.
But he's taken a lot of damage. The jackhammer, he's just standing around being big and awkward. And the curler is getting ready for me to do another just horrible impression of Canadian.
Okay.
But we are on non.
And when can we start doing more
non-attack action.
attacking?
After you've gone through one of you not doing it.
That's
The
Okay.
faster you don't attack, the faster you can attack.
Okay.
Okay, great. Then I'm just.
Fighting
You're just gonna
defensively?
fight. Total defense.
total defense.
Okay, Riptide.
All of my things are flailing.
I am going to use a non-combat action
That's
since
what you used to.
since I'm still in the same thing
Okay.
that I was, the same suite of powers. I'm going to coalesce a bunch of this blizzardy snow that just whips over, completely engulfs my good buddy here, Kid Titan.
That doesn't seem very nice.
Transforms into water, and then I'm going to heal him for 70 points.
Ah, the water of life.
The water of life.
Healing water.
That's
Nice.
really nice.
8 ounce
You also
cups
have
a
an
day.
unconscious one behind the teller's space, just so you know.
An unconscious.
Teammate.
Yeah, I'm just.
Didn't see her. She's behind the counter.
Yeah, she's
True.
small.
She's
and
true. It's
So
just very
70
small.
points right back up on you.
Well played. So that is going to be over to Hex, who's
wish I could see
unconscious, so you won't do anything. So that's going to be the villain's turn now. Johnny Legion did not like this at all,
No, I don't imagine.
what you did. So the original
Art
version
Deco on this
and the
ceiling.
one duplicate now becomes the original version, and 9 duplicates.
Well, shit.
There are 9 duplicates?
Yes.
Well, this is an amazing power.
Actually, for the
I
sake
wish
of
I
math,
had
'cause
it.
it'll make my life easier, I'm going to say that the way this is written should say 9. There's him and 8 duplicates, is what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Because 10 copies, I'm going to rule that as the original plus that, as opposed to the original and 10 copies.
Can you make 10 copies?
Yes, you can.
Only for
And so
about
all of
another
those copies decide to try and gang tackle Kid Titan.
Can we call it something else?
Gang bang.
They
Nope.
Not what I meant.
Nope.
they decide to attack you.
Fair enough.
And do so.
Are they going for the street rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I can make defensive actions.
So 1 succeeds.
Oh wait, I suck at defense. Yeah.
Oh.
Using Kid Titan.
Min-max.
Thank you, chat.
I'm gonna burn it
Oh, good point.
right now. He
Brother.
needs
That you
Or
saved
he's
him.
Brother, I need you.
Or he's tanked
Yeah,
right
you're right.
there. Min-max. Let's knock that one off.
Give me your roll, sir.
Jebediah Max.
So he can roll the
Yeah.
So he can roll
So I
it.
beat it by 4.
Nice. You did not take 225 points of damage.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
That was a good
Excellent.
use of that min-max.
Oh,
by the way.
that's the use of chat.
As all of the
Thank you.
legion of Johnny's
Dogpile
they
me.
dogpile on top of you, and you just kind of crawl out to the middle.
Oh no, not even that. Like my normal my defensive role in this particular case, it's just to kind of curl into a ball as low as I can, because I know there's no way to crawl out.
And then you can.
Like, because these guys have obviously super strength.
Okay.
And,
So in that case, so you're all hunkered down like that.
yep. I'm
so
hunkered down into a ball.
So the janitor, the curler, and the jackhammer, have they noticed you yet, Bombshell?
Not that I know of.
Have you even
I'm
really
just
done
waiting
anything
for one of
yet?
these-
Well, she
peons to attack
she
me.
is yelling
She's
from the
just- yeah,
ceiling.
just
What
like-
a great job we're all doing.
That's true.
Yeah.
If these idiots
You know
can't
what? Let's
notice
factory
me, it's
reset
their own
everybody
damn
back to the
fault.
middle.
Oh.
So you all find yourselves,
but
there's
do
a
I have
glitch in the chat system,
Stay here?
and you all go back to the center. Go ahead and put yourself in the center so that if and or when you regain consciousness, that's where you'll be.
Okay.
And then,
And don't worry. I'm coming, little one.
and so,
No worries, I'm just
so
staring.
then
at the
what's going to
ceiling.
happen is that
Really?
the curler
Well,
is
her
going
eyes
to take
are
another
open.
swing over at the veil
Why?
and would actually succeed.
Why are none of them trying to get me?
I don't believe they've seen you as a threat yet.
Just because I'm an incompetent
So the
dice
curler
roller does not mean
flings
that I
a
am
stone
not a
at
threat.
you. Can I get a defensive roll, please?
No. I got 11.
Okay,
No.
hits you for
No, she did get it. Her defense is 12.
That's right. I beat it by 1.
Cool, there you go. So the stone, you again duck out of the way of this magical stone. Oh, hey,
Just
that's
knock
not. Oh,
I do some of this.
the janitor. Sorry. My bad. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Let's spice this up a bit for the end. Hashtag Meta Meltdown.
Thank you. I like better meltdowns. That's
Thanks. Let's hope it's a
I'll
good
use
one.
that after these guys go.
Yeah.
So the janitor is going to come up to use his magical mop attack, and it does seem to see you as a little bit of a threat now, Bombshell.
Oh,
Plus he's got
excellent.
reach.
You've been
Bring it on.
I mean, you've been pontificating and trying to get someone to notice you, and so the janitor, why not, decides to take a swing. And this would be a hit, so you can tell me whether or not you can succeed on a defensive check.
I will defend by... Okay. Woo! Sorry.
Good odds, eh?
Sorry.
Polite when fighting the Canadian villain.
I missed by 7.
Okay, so that first attack from the janitor is going to smack you with his magical mop for 75 points of damage.
That is fine. My health is 300.
The second attack from the magical mop, you can try to defend against that one now.
No.
At a 4 penalty.
What? I'm sorry, I missed
You can
that.
try to defend again at a 4 penalty.
Okay. I can't move this yet because it's not my turn.
It's your.
No, it's not your turn, so you can't.
Okay.
So at a 4 penalty.
I will try to defend again.
Okay.
4 less.
Ooh, I made that one.
With
Wait, no, it's a 4.
with a minus
Son of a
4.
monkey. No, I did not.
So that would be 100 points of damage.
Fine.
Second attack.
I can take it.
Question. I am unconscious, but my giant 900-pound bunny bunny is not.
Totally not unconscious.
I was so waiting for you to figure that out.
But when did we?
And your
So your
sword.
bunny didn't act, so now
But
you
he
get
does have
back
a
in next
turn.
time around.
But he does have a turn.
Yeah, you can talk to your bunny through your interface thing.
Thank goodness.
I don't know how the hell it works. I didn't do it. So that leaves the jackhammer, who is going to take another swing at Bombshell. They've all decided to go after you. Well, no, they haven't.
Since you clearly pose no threat.
That curler.
Just because I can't roll does not mean I have.
Bombshell, you can take another defensive action at a 8.
What?
I have
Penalty.
My
You'd have
PCV
to
is 8.
roll it too.
have
Then
to
this
roll
would
one
be
more,
this is going to be a big one. 150 points of damage
Then I have
as jackhammer comes up
There's
and
nothing else.
cracks
Is
you
there
upside the
Can
head.
I like disintegrate as my little nanobots and just be like, no, miss me.
Only
go,
if you
go.
make your defensive
Make
action.
your defensive check.
Okay.
What?
I'm using a meta moment.
Oh wait, I can re-roll as defense, but it won't really matter because it's gonna be 2. Okay, whatever. We'll just... Is there anything
You
I
can
can
always
do?
roll 2 1s.
You could always roll 2 1s. It happens.
That was not 2 1s. I'm going to thank you, chat. Take
Yeah.
my re-roll of a failed defense and hope that there's a
That there's a.
one.
Okay, but couldn't you meta moment over and
no,
have a
because it's
better
now my turn.
It's true. On your turn, you can move whenever you want, but you can't.
That's not.
Nope.
That's a 21. That's
Okay,
That's
so
not gonna
150
fly.
points as he comes up and pops you in the head.
So what happens when I
You're at
use all my
negative-
points?
You basically turn into like a.
Filled with a weapon that is a mop. Just saying, this seems like a loophole, but for who? Hashtag Jedediah.
Thank you.
So are you unconscious now?
I'm
Jason?
at negative 25.
Okay, so you're unconscious as well. And it's
Right?
okay.
I know, right?
It's totally okay.
Not totally okay.
No, it is. It's actually ideal in some ways, and you'll understand more later. So the
So now should I be scooched over to Jenica now then?
Yeah, when you go unconscious, you immediately get scooched back. I like that.
yeah, because you're unconscious. So Jenica, you're now annoyed. See, those guys are all done.
He knows that thing.
Giant Legion did his thing, tried to attack you. So it is Bombshell's turn. Never mind.
That was rude. That was just rude. That was rude.
Can I try to wake up?
Nope.
No, you're unconscious.
I know. Well, I wanted my move to be trying to wake up.
You can try. You'll
doesn't-
recover. You'll get. It is what it is.
I want to
Kid
try.
Titan, though, it is on your turn now.
No.
Oh, Meta Meltdown. That's what we were gonna do.
Yes, meta meltdown before
Meta
I take my
meltdown.
turn, please.
Well, I know. I said it would be at the end of the villain's turn.
No,
so.
I mean it. Like, it would be good if you did that. Oh, God.
Hashtag lag for hashtag Janika. Robots should not be overpowered. Down with our future overbots.
I have done so much. I've been so competent today. I definitely needed that.
It's funny because the original Bombshell was not this powerful, but was more effective.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's what happens sometimes. So here's the thing: the way that those legs are supposed to work is it actually does go off now. So on your next turn you can't act, but you can't act. So I can't.
act anyway.
There's nothing I can do about it. We're all learning together.
Yeah.
But
But the
you
lag
wanna
still
tell me what
affects
that number
everybody
is?
else.
Can you
No,
see
I
that?
think
That's a
just-
6.
That's not
I
a
think
six.
it's just
That's a
affects-
5. Yeah.
5.
It's a 5.
It just
Do you remember what
affects
that
me.
means?
Means we can go wherever we want.
Means you can go twice.
Yeah, we get 2 actions.
2 actions.
Basically 2. Yeah, 2 turns.
I have
Two turns, got
two
it. Not-
unconscious
Yep.
actions.
You can act twice
Yes,
in
we
this
get
turn.
2 unconscious
So Kid
actions.
Titan, what are you gonna do?
When do we get real conscious?
God, not what I want to do. What I need to do is get over to the Kid Titan side so I'm not tempted.
Okay.
So is that 2?
Yeah.
2 points.
Thank you.
Oh, just
Yeah, you have.
doing
I'm just doing one. I'm just moving over
Just
one.
one.
Just the problem is, like, if Crash is got the access to the whole Kid Titan
understand.
thing, he's gonna go for it.
Yep.
Especially with as bad as he's getting his ass kicked and 2 teammates down.
Yeah, totally.
don't know how I got dragoned into this.
Oh,
Dragon.
I can, but I've still got access. So I'm doing Hacksaw.
Yes, you do. You can multi-attack.
What are you?
Yeah, I'm hacksawing. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
You can multi-attack without penalty.
Yes, that's the thing I want.
Okay, so you've got 9 copies of Johnny Legion facing you.
Okay, well I hit him and all of him.
Yeah, so give me your attack.
So
roll.
as I'm up, I'm going for the big one.
Chucking them all off of you
Oh,
into
yeah,
walls
yeah.
and
Yeah.
ceilings and
Just like you do.
Exactly.
it's what a big
Not my
cruiser
first
does.
superhero rodeo. 10. So yeah.
It's a 7.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
So it's better.
That's better. You're right.
Yeah.
I have superpowers
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
see
turning
bucks.
9s into
The 10.
6s.
Oh, it's
Percentile.
It is a 9.
It is a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, still, either way.
Either way, you still hit.
Either way, I still beat it by 5. So
By
I'm
5.
good.
That's the thing I need to know. Okay, cool. So that's a major
Or did you get the
success.
numbers?
You are busting out in a feat of super strengthy type of stuff from the bottom of this pig pile, correct?
Oh yeah. Like I figured they couldn't really knock me down because of the
And that is
immovable
functionally
thing.
an unarmed attack for you, correct? The way that you're doing this?
Oh yes.
Okay, so that is enough damage with your base unarmed attack and whatnot that as they're all piled on top, you in a fit of strength pop up out of it and send all of the copies and the original flying everywhere. You're not sure which one's the original until
Never could tell.
until they all land, at which point all of the copies disappear and or are melded back into
well done.
a single Johnny because you did enough damage to take them all down.
If Bombshell could talk, she would say something
That's
congratulatory.
friggin'
You
awesome.
also get a second attack this round.
Oh, I guess yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
His ass.
That's a great
His ass.
Actually, we got to get like Jack Hammer's been doing all the damage, right? Or-
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I got. That's who I got to go for. So I, hop over the counter, and once I get there, I basically just go pro wrestling from the top rope. Splash and try and like grab onto Jack Hammer like a spider monkey
Sounds good.
on his little face.
Give me your roll.
It's a very, very masculine move, I promise.
It's interesting that you talk about masculinity and femininity.
My grapple is 15, so it hit it exactly.
Perfect. I actually failed the defensive check.
Thank you, Jesus.
So you have him grappled.
All right.
Do you do any damage on a grapple?
Yeah, I do 54, same as I.
Same as the unarmed?
yeah.
Okay.
I just hold on real tight.
Okay. You, and because you're not the size of him.
No,
he's 10 feet tall.
Yeah, no.
So you're just kind of grappled up around his neck.
Yeah, Kid Titan's literally the size of me.
Like it's like that scene in The Princess Bride where where Carrie Ellis is on under the
Yeah,
guy's
that's
back
it.
and you're just trying to strangle him.
Except I'm smaller than Carrie and he's bigger than Andre. So
Right, exactly. So it's that to the nth degree. Okay, so the next down would be Veil or Riptide.
I'm going to take one of those. Do you want to go first, or would you like?
You go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
You go. Okay. Put that in the bucket for me. Mm-hmm. So we've got, so that I know, he's now on Jackhammer. Johnny Legion is where?
Johnny Legion is off to the side where he got flung along with his copies.
She is unconscious. She is unconscious.
And as much as you hate him, your biggest problems are still the janitor and the curler.
Oh, I know, but
And the fact that we're unconscious.
I know, but
I give him a point. Mm-hmm. And then all of the water that was here-ish where he was getting healed
Yep.
is all going over to that one. And same thing, 70 points of healing.
Thank you. I am still unconscious.
For my one action.
Correct.
Can I get another action?
Yeah, you can do it again and heal the other.
And I still get, because I've got the 2 attacks. I'm going to swirl the water over to you.
Me? Wait,
Wait,
before you
that's
use
the question. Can I use it on the android? I can't.
nanobots.
So I just want to point out that we are having a conversation about whether or not your magical ability to turn water into some sort of healing liquid from a distance is effective on a creature composed of micro nanobots that is then sentient and able to reconstruct itself, borrow superpowers from other creatures.
You make a very valid argument.
Yeah, you can heal it.
70 points.
Thank you. Where do I go now?
Oh, you're back to the center.
I would have called no.
And
no, I draw the
it's
line right there.
currently how much do I guess Jackhammer and him both weigh together?
Well, you know that when we were sitting on the bus together, that the bus was leaning over to my side.
How much can you lift?
15 tons with telekinesis.
I weigh 900 pounds.
You could do the combo of them.
Together, do they weigh 1.5
I will give you one attack like that, whatever you're about to do next, because the other one is technically a non-combat action, but because you used it twice, we're gonna turn action breakdowns that you basically converted that into this one to do the heal.
Deal.
So, give me a roll.
Because
I see what you want to try and do.
Yeah, all I was going to do was take him and them and over towards Johnny Legion to slam maybe.
Go for it.
The big guy.
Oh, you're both me and Jack. Okay.
Yeah, you and Jack, but I want to slam Jackhammer with you behind into Johnny Legion.
Yeah, just don't send him head first and I'll be okay.
I passed that by 4.
Cool. So your attack...
And the telekinetic attack of that strength would be 45 points of damage.
So that's 45 points of damage to... You're saying it would be to both if you hit?
Well, I'm assuming you'd probably kind of have to divide it up between the two of them.
So in this specific case, you succeeded on grabbing him and flinging him, correct?
And just flinging him over.
But you had to make a second roll on the damage?
No, the damage is determined the same way as normal. I only beat by 3.
Okay, I understand. So Johnny made his defensive check, for the record. I actually rolled a deuce.
Right. So
can't do better than that.
And Jackhammer...
hits the wall.
Yeah, Jackhammer hits the wall.
Oh, good. That means he can take all 45. Or whatever it is.
Right.
So I hit the wall, do I take the 45 also? It's fine if I do.
Well,
I mean, technically you should, because you're in that mess.
Fair enough.
But that would be...
Oh, that's under my deal.
Exactly, so it doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, that's why. I'm okay.
That would then go to Vale.
Okay, so the janitor, where is he? What has happened to the janitor? Is he still...
The janitor is still hanging around. He is probably going to attack you next.
Great.
And the curler is definitely interested in trying to hit you with his magical curling stone.
Like he does.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the janitor first.
Okay.
With the TK slam. With my...
Your textile kinetic slam.
Okay.
Okay. So that's...
Does that mean that you lift him in the air with his clothes and then slam him
Or with
down?
your
She can do it.
It's
She can do it that way.
It's basically an atomic wedgie with
She
a
can
really
al-
strong downward thrust.
She can also use her
So
bandages
just as he's
to
standing there, he
smack
just
them.
cracks down on the ground.
It's just
That's
boom.
like a toxic. I mean, that makes me feel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, watch your coccyx.
Ah,
Right?
Watch
man.
it.
Like I'm clenching right now.
That's
I
what
am
she
too, but
makes
I've
you
actually
do.
been doing it the whole time.
Clench.
This is good
You can
practice.
actually also smack them with your tentacles as well. They're,
Right.
it's the
Go for
telekinetic
it, Vale.
force.
Do your magical
Do it.
Can I would-
radioactive
Do you,
mummy
how many?
attack.
We've got 3 left.
I want to use one to move closer.
Well done.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. TK slam. Oh. Okay,
Yes,
so
beat it by 2.
I beat it by 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Beat it by 2.
He does not succeed on his defensive check.
Okay, so
So he takes the damage.
Yep.
okay, yeah. So my textiles have reached out and
What is your
slammed
basic damage on that?
58.
58. Okay, so it takes 29. This was on the janitor or the curler? The janitor,
The
right?
janitor.
Man, you've been really beating up the janitor. That's
That's what she
Really
does.
Okay, you
Don't
got 2
like
more
that his
attacks.
mouth is not made
2
of
more attacks.
You
fabric.
got 2 more attacks.
Okay, so I'd
It's
like
an
to...
energy mop.
Yeah, I hate that.
This is. There are things that I'm going to be saying during the show that I really never thought I would ever say.
Like energy mop.
Like energy mop. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I want to attack the curler
Okay.
with the same attack.
Okay. In the interest of everything, I'm going to point out to you that if you continue to attack the janitor, you have a very good chance of taking him out of combat completely.
Oh, that's a good point. Why move my focus?
Exactly.
Get him out.
Hit him again.
All right, at the recommendation, I
Okay.
will again go after the janitor
Okay.
with my
Go for it. Give me the roll.
wraps. hoping I knock that
Won't
mop
defend.
out of his hands.
Give me the roll.
Oh! I got a
She
3.
super knocked that mop out of his
So
hand.
I beat it by 9.
So that's okay. Yeah.
I really wanted to knock the mop
With
out.
that attack, you did the same attack of like scrunching him up and slamming him to the ground.
Yes.
That it was. So with that attack, you actually did manage to knock the janitor unconscious.
Well done.
That was a very well played move with your rappy shroudiness.
Did the mop fall from his hands?
It did.
I am jealous of your powers.
Crime fighters!
And you have 2 more
Powerful
attacks
threat.
you could do.
I have 1 more attack?
2, because you usually have 3 and you got a bonus 1 from the Metaverse.
Yeah.
Okay, curler is. I'd like to go after the curler now
Okay.
with the same attack.
It's been very effective.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you throw that stone at me again. Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw some opposite of stone at you.
Fabric.
Some fabric. That's the opposite of stone.
Go for it.
Oh
Okay, I got a 7.
This paper covers rock.
Beat
Okay.
it by
So I beat it by 5.
Say the defensive check.
6.
You got one. You
You
have
have
one more attack.
Okay, same thing. Hoping that the curling iron stone will fall from his hands.
Mm-hmm. Give me the roll.
Take him out. Okay, I beat it by 2.
You absolutely succeed. He did not make that defensive check.
And the
That's
stone
bad.
falls from his hands?
No, he's still up. I want to knock out the
right.
stones.
All
You
right,
don't
got it.
understand.
Excellent work, friend.
Thank you.
I
could
envy
use-
your effectiveness.
So after Veil, Riptide,
I already went.
you already went. That's right. Hex, is Harvey doing something?
Oh, Harvey is pissed.
Because you're unconscious?
Yeah,
Good.
Harvey
Do
has
me.
seen his mama just laying on the ground.
Okay, so what's Harvey gonna do?
Well, first he spent a little bit of time like pawing at her.
Oh, let's say it.
Yeah, I know. It is sad, isn't it? It is. Anyway,
What you did to the little girl.
yeah, and
You guys are
so
terrible.
my were-bunny,
Yeah.
knowing that Johnny Legion did this,
Mm-hmm.
is going to destroy him.
Okay.
And because he's invisible, I will advocate that I get a bonus
You
to this attack.
No,
It's a
no.
strong advocation.
You tech.
But give me your roll.
Okay. So Harvey's gonna pounce. That's what he
Yeah.
does.
Oh, ranged attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we still have at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna use at least one of these
Okay.
to move. Well, can I move over even?
On
though,
your turn, you can move, yes.
but if I'm unconscious?
You are not unconscious.
You are not. Your
I healed
avatar
you.
is.
No, I'm still at negative 15.
Oh, that's still unconscious.
Yeah. Her bunny.
Oh, the bunny is just doing the stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, so you can't move.
So I can't move. Okay. Gotcha.
Technically, the bunny is always avatar.
Yeah. So
That is a fact.
And since it's not being controlled by you, the bunny is all avatar right now.
So use smaller dice.
Yes,
So
I will.
you're fully on the avatar side.
Yeah.
Because if
that's
you're
awesome.
out, then Harvey's acting as a free agent.
He is.
Uh-huh.
I'll put you right
A
in.
free agent who's very protective
No,
of Mama.
I'm not there.
Correct.
Though. Harvey is.
Harvey's there.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to have a second
We need
one
to
for
have a Harvey
No,
magnet.
Just go ahead and move Harvey over.
Oh.
Move her over to the edge.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's
You're right.
good enough.
Great. So he's
Ideally,
gonna-
you won't go unconscious often, and this will never happen again.
Yeah. Well, he has claws and bites.
Do your thing.
So.
But he only has
Harvey,
one attack.
Yeah. only one
that
attack.
is a.
Beat it.
Beat it
Oh, I
by.
did beat it. Beat it by 3.
Yep.
And he's invisible, so that should give him a
I
slight
do
bonus.
apologize, but even with a significant bonus from invisibility, Johnny did make his roll.
It's considered a ranged attack and he doesn't have block ranged.
I don't care.
I
Nice
figured
try.
not.
I wasn't gonna
That's
let you
how
do
a
it to me twice in the
GM
same
does
episode.
it to a rules.
All right.
So he successfully dodges that, and that is going to be
You heard
then
the whoosh of the 900 pounds.
going over to the villain.
She's scared, legit.
Yeah, he's scared. He just moved because he's scared.
Right.
So
He's scared of your bunny.
So she's
Johnny
still up.
is going to run back around behind the teller area. Meanwhile, the others are still focused on you guys. That would just be the curler and jackhammer. The curler is going to continue his futile attempts to hit
Lady Vale.
Lady Vale, thank you. Actually
Keeps
does
hitting on
miss
you.
completely, so it doesn't matter what you try to do.
I laugh at him.
The next attack of jackhammer seems to be wrapped up with you still.
I'd hit me
So
if
he'll
I were
take,
him.
he'll take a ring. He'll take a swing. He would hit. So
He would
give me a
hit.
defensive check.
I'm going to make my defensive check using slightly larger dice. And I'm really hoping that I get out of the way in time for him to hit himself in his own face with his own hammer.
It's very possible. His hammer fist.
His hammer fist. Oh no, I didn't make it. He got me.
So that would be 100 points of damage.
Yeah, it would.
And you are stunned for 1 round.
Yes, I am.
I'm impressed with these foes. They continue to.
That's going to be all on you now.
Yeah.
Bombshell?
Yeah, it is Bombshell.
Yes, I am Bombshell.
Your swarm attack. Look at what damage it does when you completely swarm somebody.
Yes, I want to do that.
Yeah, that's probably.
Who do you recommend? I have been so successful.
Johnny Legion is by far the biggest threat.
I want to
Or
swarm
not
him.
Johnny Legion. Jackhammer is the biggest threat by
And
far.
him,
right
I
now.
want to do that. I'm going to break into my little nanobitey parts.
Okay.
And I'm going to move. Oh wait, am I?
You can.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Lag?
We got 2.
Oh, you're lagged.
Oh, that's true. You are.
Oh.
No, the lag happened when you were unconscious.
Oh, excellent.
We already talked about that.
Pull one off.
Can I take all 2? I'm taking both
Take
so
both,
that I can
yeah.
use the. Thank you, chat. Okay. I'm going to use swarming.
Yeah.
Oh, beats it by 8.
I will
Does
be
not
effective
defend?
once. This game.
Does not defend.
Yes.
So what does that do?
Is it normally 120 with 8 successes?
That's
Is
180?
180.
And you've already attacked him and hurt him.
Hold on. How many hit points does she have currently?
Me? I have 45.
45. Okay.
That is going to knock
it's based
Jackhammer
It's based on your total.
Yeah, it's based on the total.
That's going to knock Jackhammer unconscious.
Oh, you!
Oh, yeah.
See how you like it, scumbag of the earth.
Wait, did I also get swarmed?
No.
She doesn't have to attack. It's
She
this.
doesn't have to. I mean, there's
Oh,
enough
nice.
to-
My nanobites
Keep
are
it away
very
from his
intelligent.
head.
No,
Does this happen anywhere near my unconscious body?
No, because you're still behind the counter.
Thank God.
So that's going to leave the
Not.
curler who's up.
Out of faith.
And
It's nice to be
as
effective
this is
finally.
all going on, you guys hear the sound of an alarm, like an air horn, basically.
Uh huh.
And you hear from outside the crowd starts cheering and whatnot. Exactly like that. And then you hear this group, you hear these people the crowd starts cheering out, Johnny! 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 Johnny!
He pulled the old
Johnny!"
switcheroo, didn't he? I go look and see where the hostages are.
And you look back, the hostages are no longer behind the teller desk.
Sneaky little fucker
And
split
you're-
himself up.
You are smart enough to figure out while all of this fighting was going on, Johnny had managed to use some of his duplicates to get the hostages extracted from behind the teller counter out the back emergency exit and has brought them back to get his score up
Did he
for
just win?
successfully beating the hostage-taking scenario. The
cheated.
curler walks
Oh, no,
over
we'll get
to
the
the
points.
curler walks over to you. Not Shroud.
Lady Vale.
Lady Vale. I'll get these down eventually. And says, "Oh, lady, you're good. You're good, man.
Thank you.
If you want to go out for a drink sometime, I was impressed. That was well done. Well done
Yeah,
indeed.
thanks for throwing your stone at me so many times.
Hey, it's part of the job. See you all in the break room." And he heads off. Some
he's-
medical team starts coming in to
Kind of a nice dude.
He's a really nice
medical
guy.
team starts to come in to resuscitate Hex, as well as some of the other combatants in this fight. Brian Seacrest will not make an appearance because you guys were not that impressive. But some of his assistants will come in.
Next
Congratulate you guys on surviving the first challenge, and let you know that
We didn't get cut.
you'll see what the results of the judges are later. There's other teams who have to go. It wasn't the worst. You did knock out several of the big bads.
And we were the first to go, so we set the bar real low
Yeah,
for everyone
yeah.
else, which is nice.
We didn't
So-
want to intimidate him, I mean, that's.
Johnny.
And so as that's going, the five of you find yourselves kind of talking and whatnot, and you realize that as your player identities, you have no idea how to get out of these avatars.
If I'm all the way over here, I don't.
You still are aware that you're also the
Okay.
and so you
Can I look for a logout interface?
Crash starts pawing around, thinking about. Wait a minute.
I have supercomputers. I can.
You will not succeed. So,
I'm sorry that I'm so inept today, friends.
on that note, the five of
I
you
punched a
complete
bank.
your first encounter on your quest to be the next American Sentinel. We fade to black as you guys are kind of licking your wounds from the encounter in the bank. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to chat today.
Thank you.
Again, this was our first time running it with these characters, and as always, we learned a lot, but I think we had a hell of a good time.
Yeah.
And I know some things I need to learn and work on for next time. Please spread the word. We're going to make a really good run with this show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
We have a lot of crazy ideas coming up for down the road. Remember that tomorrow, 2 p.m. on 2 p.m. on twitch.tv/Twitch. Front page is where it's supposed to be, through the ECCC channel. We will be doing Gamers Live 2 p.m. tomorrow. Or if you're at the con, go to the show, please. It's free. And the more people who show up, the more embarrassed they will be at not giving us a better space. My name is Chris Odie. We're all here with Zombie Orpheus Entertainment.
Yes.
If you guys want to run down the line again.
Kelly Fuson.
Christian Doyle.
Sarah Sanders Odie.
Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff.
Vanessa Postel.
We will be back. We do have another member of the team who is not able to be here yet. You probably noticed him in the opening credits, James Dean. We were excited to have him come on board. Not that James Dean, and definitely not that James Dean either.
Neither of those James Deans.
Neither of
The
those
other
James
one.
Deans, but he's the other one.
Although he admires one of them.
We won't tell you which one. But we're excited to have James come on board as well, and just it's going to be a really fun run. So again, thank you from the cast of everyone at Masters of the Metaverse. Have a great day.
Bye,
Catch
guys,
you later
thanks.
on.
Thank you.
Bye.
Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. The model winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse.